All right, we're already streaming, so I'm just gonna
Oh, very good.
start swapping everybody's stuff out. But we
Go
can
for
we
it.
can start whenever you want.
Yeah. While you're doing that, before we get too into the session, couple of rule clarifications that I caught last session.
Uh-oh.
Um, Task list is not here, but I was running seeking and invisibility a little bit wrong. If something is invisible, you can't even attempt to hit it. You have to seek before you do so. Um,
Mm.
if you critically succeed against something invisible, you just completely get rid of the flat check. Otherwise, if you succeed, it becomes hidden. But if you succeed on a hidden enemy, it becomes observed. It doesn't become concealed. It jumps. It concealed isn't considered like one of like the
Uh,
stealth
I'm
hiding
Mm.
things.
I'm glad you clarified that because I was a little confused because I thought last time I had to seek it and then spit another action and point it out, and then everyone could hit it. But you
Yeah,
just had me seek it.
it's a lot
Oh,
like
that was
yeah.
yeah. Sorry, I thought you had the action to spend on it the last. Maybe I can't quite remember the last session.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, so that was one mistake. Also, I looked into the summoner thing with the resistances. Technically, you don't take the worst save you get. You just take the highest amount of damage. So if there's ever a situation where like you get the worst save, but your resistance makes it so you take less damage, you just take the higher amount between the two that you would take.
Oh,
And
okay.
then when it comes to conditions, you just get conditions separately.
Mm-hmm.
So like even if you took the damage so like if Chamomile critically saved something and Verso failed, you would take the highest amount of damage, but you would get conditions separately. Like you don't share the save, if that makes sense.
So theoretically, Verso could end up burning, but Cam takes fire damage.
Well, not theoretically.
From
That's just how it works. I always take the
Yeah,
damage.
yeah. Camille always takes the damage, but you just take the highest amount if you're both caught in
But
an air, regardless
if
of.
I
he's the
think what
one
he's
that
saying is
mm.
if Versa's burning and takes fire damage,
Mm-hmm.
and then Cam takes that damage, but Cam has resistance and Versa doesn't, Cam doesn't resist any of that damage.
Right, because it's direct damage. Goes right around my resistance. If he had
Yeah,
resistance though, he would lower it, and then I would take whatever he would have taken.
yes.
Yep.
But what? Yeah, it's. I'm trying to think of an example. So let's say there was a save you guys made. The total damage would be 10. Versa critically failed, so he would take 20. But then you took. No, let me think of an example. So don't think of it as if you got the worst result on a save, but your fire resistance made it less damage. You would still take the higher amount that Versa took. I'm trying to think of a way to
No,
explain it.
I got it. Let's just play. Let's just play.
You got it? Okay,
So,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay.
if we're just gonna jump in, um, who wants to give me a recap before we jump into this fight that is just about to get going? Yeah. Or perhaps not. We'll see what plays happens.
Anybody want to do this? Otherwise, I'll just do it real quick. No.
You got this one.
All right. So last week we were sailing boats. We sailed boats to the shore. We were in the middle of a fight against some gnome mummies, for lack of a better word. We beat up the gnome mummies pretty handily, the childs of Belcora. But then we kept getting pestered by chuls. And apparently these well-spoken but hungry chuls were open to bribes. So we kept feeding them the dead children of Belcora. Um, we decided to head down this passageway. We went into a room full of mysterious assassins that like to cook eggs. We bamboozled them for a time, and then we stole an egg and then gave the egg back because it was just an egg. We went through a door, and then we went through another door into the room we had just come from, and there were more chuls, and they wanted the assassins, which I didn't know that at the time that the chuls were trolling us because you can't feed them the assassins because the assassins, it turns out, explode when they die. So then we went back down the passage and we went into a room with wisps, and we crossed the room braving 4 fucking wisps, and we opened the door, and the hallway was full of mushrooms. So we just said, you know what? We don't have to do this. So we left, because that's how we feel about wisps in this party. Then we went back to the assassins, and we bamboozled them some more, But then they were like, I'm tired of being bamboozled, so we killed them. They exploded when they died. Then we went down a passageway, and there were more assassins, and we tried to bamboozle them unsuccessfully. So then we were fighting them, and then a guy showed up with his magic fidget spinner. He started spinning his fidget spinner real fast, so we beat him up too. And we left off still beating up the magic fidget spinner guy's friends. And that's what happened last time.
So yeah, so as the top of initiative started to come around, you guys all kind of got this sense of kind of dread wash over you as you kind of felt this presence emerging nearby. But you're not entirely sure
Oh yeah,
what it was.
I left that part out because I didn't want to hurt everybody's morale. Also, oh god, that music. We need to go home because we've been drained, and the last 2 weeks have been draining because we're like 20% less effective, and it sucks. That's all I got.
All right, that is hero points well earned. Alright, and then you'll hear this voice kind of echo out from behind you. When my servants came to get me, I didn't expect to find this. Just humble servants worshipping, no violence intended, but I find them slaughtered. I think I like you more than I was going to give you credit for. And despite the artwork, you see a very calm female figure standing at the doorway behind you all. I will full screen the art, but you can see, despite the art, she has a very calm expression on you as she's just kind of staring to Camille and Tuskless.
Okay. Is that a vampire ghost? Okay.
Now, I'm sure you know who I am, but I would like to ask, I have heard rumors that you're here to, quote, stop me, per se. Would that be a fair assumption?
Hold on. Tussless, do you know this lady? No? Nothing? Yeah, who are you?
Ah, Miss Belcora, at your service, of course.
Belcora. Hold on. It's coming to me.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Gosh.
Well, this is most interesting. What are you doing here, then?
Oh. What are we doing here?
Yes.
We're lighthouse enthusiasts.
Probably deception.
Okay.
What if Cam truly believes?
I mean, she's pretty into lighthouses. Boudin did have, like, wisp lore. Anyways, here we go. Oh wait, it was supposed to be private? I can roll private. Hold on.
Yeah, roll me private.
I'll delete that one. Okay. Here we go. I'll hero point if you think it'll help.
I'll let you know it's a fail.
Okay.
But it's up to you if you want to spend the hero point on.
Oh wow, that's your way of saying there's no way for me to succeed. Alright, here we go.
You would be surprised. Actually, well, I wasn't really aware of your enthusiasm for my domain, but I suppose.
Oh wait,
I'll have to talk with my subjects.
are you the lighthouse keeper?
I suppose that's a title you could give me. Yes.
You need to put up better signs. Yeah, we keep getting lost, and everybody's so mean. The only nice people.
It's not entirely a tourist attraction, you know.
Oh, that's probably where the breakdown in communication has come from. There's a real nice tavern, like 2 floors up. That spider lady works there. She's very nice. There's a band.
I was unaware of this, but perhaps you're right. Perhaps get out sign is in order. Perhaps I'll demonstrate now.
Oh, you have a sign on you?
Per se. Doctor, you're up on initiative.
Okay. The two assassins and the fidget spinner guy around me are still, like, maneuvering hostilely. Like, they're not. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and stab
Valen is
Hadley.
in the corner right now, screaming, "Non-lethal! Remember, non-lethal! Don't kill him!"
And how do I do that again with my
Just
attack?
declare you're doing non-lethal and give yourself a -2 to hit.
Okay, I am attempting to non-lethal, and with my gloom blade, and so when I do this, circumstance bonus, -2. Oh. That in there. Okay, so I'm gonna try and I guess hilt bump Padley on the head.
And that'll be a hit. For 21 points of damage. Which isn't quite enough to knock him unconscious, but you can see him grasp his head in pain.
You've got this moment where the doctor is clearly like almost exasperated with himself, like, I just missed the spot where I knew it was going to render him unconscious, and now I'm mad at myself for putting him through this unnecessary pain of bonking him on the head again. -2 non-lethal. Oh, I'll hero point that. Oh, wow.
You hate to see it. You've still got one action left.
I mean, I'll Hail Mary it just on the basis of he goes next. Yeah.
That will be a miss as well.
I'm just gonna kind of shrug at Valen, like, I tried.
Alright, he'll look towards you after you've slammed the butt of your dagger. Oh, short sword actually, it's not a dagger. Into the face of his head, and he'll go to slash you with his dagger. Dealing 10 damage.
Very rude.
8 damage. And the last one, you'll nimbly dodge out of the way. Alright, Valen, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna knock this guy out using non-lethal damage with my fist.
Go for it.
I don't want this one to miss, so why not?
That'll be a hit, which will knock him unconscious.
We got one. How's it go to the hallway? We just got a couple more in here. Val moves 10 feet over here with the stride action, and then she will target this one and flurry of blows non-lethally. Boom.
First one's a critical hit as you find just the right place to strike. Which will be enough, in fact, as they will fall unconscious.
Scratch that, one more.
Okay, that's good. There's some lady in the hallway named what was her name again, lady?
Now's hardly the time to play dumb.
She doesn't know. I think she has amnesia.
You forgot her name?
Yeah.
Well, good thing we have a doctor.
Yeah, don't worry, Grandma. We got a doctor.
It's alright. I'm sure he'll help you get back off the floor.
That's my... I have one more attack, which I will, punch this pot.
It smashes before your face.
Hell yeah, 11 hits. Pot takes 9 damage. We got 1 win today, guys. That's my turn.
Alright, Tuskless, you're up.
Alright. I would like to rage. To quote a
Go
famous
for it.
barbarian. And I will do a sudden charge towards this Balcora lady.
Alright, go for it.
You have a ghost weapon, right?
Yes.
28 will miss.
I'll reroll that. Your point.
$35 will.
Hey!
For 16 damage. You can see her form kind of shimmers as your great axe goes through it. You can see like a flicker of pain, but then straight away her face will just return to the calm state it was in before. You still got... Oh, that was all 3 of your actions?
Yep. Rage and then charging strike.
Yep. Alright, well, treat this as your sign that you should leave, but if you ever come back, I will not be as forgiving as this time. As she begins to wave her hands in front of her, she begins to cast a spell.
I'm a striker.
Yep, go for it.
Opportunity attack.
Yep. 26 will be a miss.
Things you never want to hear when you're playing 5th edition D&D.
Things I've heard before while playing 5th edition.
Only a couple of times in 5 years. Only a couple of times in 5 years. I can think of all of the monsters off the top of my head with an AC that high.
I'm going to need Tuskless, Camille, and Verso to roll saves, please, as you all see the whole corridor just collapse on top of you all. But I will post the spell. All 3 of you roll me that will save. Alright, so you'll all take full damage. You'll all take 41 damage as you feel the weight of the whole corridor just crush and try to like compress you under its weight. Tuskless, as you're still conscious, she'll kind of give you a smile and kind of wave as she will disappear into the floor. Right,
I love and fear that spell at the same time.
The final stalker will look towards the doctor, and then we'll try to strike out with one of its swords. Actually, we'll double strike, so we'll strike out with both of its swords. The first one hitting for 13, and the second one missing.
Is that the first time me taking damage, or did I not take the damage? I thought I hit damage on mine.
No, you took the 41 damage, it says on the chat.
Okay. Oh, I had temp HP from raging. Yep, okay,
Yep.
sorry.
And then it will throw a second swing third swing rather. But miss. The other ones are unconscious, I can remove them from initiative. Alright, Chamomile, you're up.
Oh! I remember now. This is the lady that had all those kids we beat up. Yep. Huh. Okay.
I'm gonna have Verso.
Isn't that the lady we're in here trying to kill?
Yeah.
Well, let's kill her.
Okay. So, Verso's going to move here. And Cam is going to mount Verso, because he's a size larger than her. So they can be in the same space?
If you mount Versa, you would both get -1 actions on your turn. Is how mounting Versa counts as a player character essentially in the case of mounting. So unless you take the feat, you essentially have 1 less action each turn if you're on top of Versa.
Okay. In that case, Versa will move here, and then in tandem movement, Chamomile will move here. I don't know if that provokes or not, but
well, the one right here is unconscious.
oh, he's unconscious.
The only one that isn't unconscious is the one up here.
Can Versa step over that guy then?
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
Okay.
While they're unconscious, they're not like blocking your way.
Okay. In that case,
and they're only medium creatures, so it's not like difficult terrain.
All right. Versa will attack him, and Chamomile will Yeah, Chamomile will use Electric Arc on him. So here's Electric Arc for him.
Alright, I'll roll a reflex save. A failure, so full damage on Electric Arc.
Okay, 17.
17 damage.
And then this is Verso's attack. He's gonna strike you 1 time.
Non-lethal, Verso.
What?
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal. All right. -2 penalty for non-lethal.
Correct.
Critically hits.
And that will be enough as you knock this final one unconscious.
Nice.
As it appears, all enemy combatants are unconscious. That will be the end of initiative.
All right. I need to patch myself up, but who needs some head massages?
I'm fine. Val's gonna start taking all of the like possessions off of these bodies and stacking them in a corner.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
No, as soon as you take their goods, I'll start dragging them over to the
Oh,
fish
yeah,
people.
that'd be great.
Cam's gonna write something on a piece of paper and then show it to the others. And the piece of paper is going to say, I'm going to talk about giving up and going back to town forever, period. But we're just going to go back and rest till we're not drained, period. But we're doing that to fool the ghost lady. And then she's going to say,
I think we need to go back to town. That ghost lady was too tough. She made me think that the wall fell on me.
and then her oversized
Intriguing.
tennis ball eyeballs begin to look around, like to make sure, Ghost heard it.
I don't see any collapsed wall, but
No,
if
it
she
was
could do
attack
that,
on
we
my
should get outta
mind.
here.
Yeah, exactly. She controls all of reality. I can't take it anymore. I'm a lighthouse enthusiast to the end, but I've seen enough. We should go look at the lighthouses in Viking land. That's gotta be a place.
22 healing, Crash.
Ah, thank you. Earlier,
I mean, Viking Land sounds pretty fun.
Yeah, I mean, what could possibly be going wrong in Viking land?
Assuming unmolested for another round, the doctor will continue to treat wounds, as he is pretty messed up.
All right, be careful. Those jewels, they're up to something.
Verso's next to me, so I guess Cam, you can take this 19 as well.
Hype.
And that will be enough for now. The dog, it's a little.
Once you're done healing everyone, Doctor, just let me know how many, how long you spent doing it.
20 minutes total.
20 minutes? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm shoving all this stuff in our bag. We might need it for Viking Land, and I keep talking aloud about how I want to leave this place. And then,
I've just never been so scared before. The wall! It fell on top of me. But it didn't. But it did.
It was my understanding that this Belcora was long deceased.
Oh, she was
Had
a
I known that,
she was a vampire ghost, bro. And kinda hot.
Ah.
And kinda hot. I'm just throwing it out there. Like she had a dress. She had a dress on, and her boobs were just gushing out. They're just bobbing everywhere. It was like two beautiful cumulus clouds.
Well, I certainly understand her desire for us to leave. Had we known that she was still around, perhaps we would have been able to extend a formal request to visit as opposed to our current methods. But
I told
as
her.
you
I
say,
said
it
we're,
is
we're
time to
lighthouse.
go.
Yeah, we're lighthouse enthusiasts. She didn't seem to believe me, or she did, and it didn't matter to her. Yeah.
Crash, there's a wand of magic missiles level 3 in the player loot for you.
Sorry, I'm so distracted. I was definitely thinking about the wall that almost killed me. Not those two big fluffy clouds. Yep.
Alright. Val grabbed the last body and helped carry it.
You could sort of see through them. It was just weird.
Alright, so as you guys bring the body to the edge of the swamp, you will see tendrils kind of go to grab it, and then you'll see one of the bodies get chucked into the middle of the lake, and there's underwater explosion of fire. It's funny when they explode. And then you'll see these tendrils reach up, which will plop some items down on the dock just here, which I will throw in the party loot. There is a +1 striking longsword, 9 gold, and 42 silver.
Wow.
Much obliged.
Verso, buddy, you don't have to be scared anymore. I know how terrifying it was when that wall fell on us. Oh.
As she hugs Verso.
Alright,
Her giant tennis ball eyes darting around looking for ghosts.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
With a 26, you actually see, kind of peering in through the wall, is one of those higher level willow-wisps.
Oh.
It's not being aggressive. You can tell it's just watching you for a moment.
Oh,
and then
okay.
It will sink back into the wall.
Okay.
Did you see that wall? It almost fell on us.
It seems there's some persistent psychic damage.
Anyways, let's open this door.
What?
Oh,
No,
I-
Cam, we're leaving. We're leaving.
I mean, we can open the door. I feel fine.
No, I'm looking for the exit, obviously. We can't get up that elevator, it's broken. But we're definitely leaving!
This appears to be some kind of storage room. You see a jumble of open boxes, casks, bundles of torches, and faintly glowing plots. If you take some time searching the room, which I presume you would do, you find 3 amethyst gems worth 20 gold each.
Yeah, I would be like, hey Tesla's look in here for an elevator.
Or, this floor's special thing that leads out.
Yeah, that
Wait,
leads
there's also
out.
a door over here that might have an elevator.
Yeah, we're looking for a elevator that one might call a milestone.
So before you open that door,
Okay.
Fallon, it was actually supposed to be locked.
Oh.
But you guys just recently
Yeah, I
found
did
the
pick
key
up a
from
key.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I would
you
have
used-
tried that key
Yeah,
immediately.
you use the key to open it up, and you can see inside what appears to be a prison. You see a strange individual that is chained to the wall. You can see he has transparent skin, and you can see the organs inside him.
Oh.
He seems somewhat dazed and doesn't really seem aware of your presence. He is not holding a weapon.
Can I hit him with a quick undead lore before I close the door?
It's a jellyfish
do so, yeah.
person. You know, like the one that was wearing the diaper and she pretended she was going to help us, but she was really lazy.
You
She was
recognize these as a Erdefant, which are a kind of tribal creatures that live in the Underdark. That their only passion and joy is from war and inflicting pain.
Oh.
Can I try a warfare lore?
Do you have warfare lore?
I do, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You could have actually used warfare lore, but
do you-
undead lore is just as good.
Oh.
You're aware that they're generally they're immune to death effects, disease, and fear effects. But beyond that, each individual Erdefan will have unique qualities too. This one appears
Yeah.
to just be a simple grunt.
I don't want anything to do with it. I didn't see anything else in the room. So I'll just leave it there. Did we look through these papers yet?
No, I'm too scared to look at anything. The
Oh,
wall!
well, what if
It
it's a
fell
map
on me!
to the elevator?
You can see this appears to be a map of the upper region that you've already explored. You can see various markings on the map that are very crude drawings of Charles, and a couple of locations where there's like eggs with arrows pointing. The main one appears to be at the dock, directly where you were interacting with the troops.
So we just gonna leave this guy chained here?
Oh, right. Hey, buddy! You speak?
As soon as he kind of wakes up and like sees you, he will like try to charge towards you at the door.
Oh,
But you'll see the
jeez.
chains kind of stop him halfway, and he's not able to get anywhere.
Yeah, okay. Real cool, man. Yeah.
He is speaking, but I don't believe any of you understand what he is saying.
To maximize our murder hoboing, we deliberately took no languages. Okay, she says,
That's a shame. Okay, so where were we? Oh, careful. This is the wall that almost fell on us, Tessus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you're pretty
There
shaken up
appears
about
to
it.
be a locked door at the end of the hall.
So
this
it isn't
way.
actually locked. You can see that it is. Oh, actually, hold on. Okay, never mind. It doesn't appear to be locked, but you go to try to open it, and it appears to be barred. Like something is blocking it from the other side.
Oh, we need Tuskless. He's got it. Is it a wood door or an iron door?
It appears to be a stone door, very similar material to that of the walls that you're walking past, as well as the floors.
Yeah, bring them
Oh.
bring them muscles over
Hold
here,
on.
buddy.
I'm going to knock on the door.
Oh.
You'll hear like a loud echo as your knuckles rap on it. Nothing seems to respond.
All right. Well, figured it was worth a try before we, try and bash it open.
Don't forget to use your crowbar, Tussless.
Oh, yeah. Do I have a crowbar?
Yeah, use mine, buddy. Here you go. Does anybody hear a terrible grating sound in the background? Just like somebody dropped a metal bowl and it refuses to hit the
Yeah.
fucking floor. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a very apt
Alright.
description of it.
So just do athletics check
Yes.
with circumstantial bonus.
Oh yeah, it's
Is it
circumstantial bonus called guidance.
No, actually, if you don't have the crowbar, you get a circumstantial penalty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just with the crowbar to flat check, which is an odd system, but it works. Right, with a 26, that is just enough. As you put your full force into this, you're using the crowbar to kind of get like the right angle, and you finally like shove it past. You open it up into a very different environment. You
Ooh.
see fungus everywhere, massive in size, like medium creature size. Essentially, they're essentially the size of all of you.
Mm.
Alright, let's have one back up.
Mm.
And through this open door, I'm going to throw an alchemist fire.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Right there.
Roll me the damage.
Val closes the door for the room that herself and the doctor are in. I feel safer this way.
I
Mm.
agree.
Wait, are you gonna blow up that room, Tussus? No?
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh, you
I'm
are.
trying to. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You gonna blow up that
Okay.
room?
Yep.
Okay.
May I roll a nature check? I'm kind of curious if I'm aware of any fungus that might emit fumes that would ignite.
We've already dealt with ones that were explosive, so.
Just roll me damage, Tusk. Alright, you see some of these mushrooms catch on fire. There's very strange, almost hissing noises. You see them kind of deflate almost as they're set on fire. But beyond that, nothing seems to happen.
Do they sound like a balloon when you're halfway through blowing it up and then you let it go?
Yeah, when you kind of squeeze the end to let little bits of air out at a time, that's the sound you hear.
Let's also just see if the spores are flammable, because that's what happened last time, right?
It was that's a good instinct.
So that you see the mushrooms, even though the fire's doing damage and like it's making these spores like burn and slowly shrivel up. It doesn't seem to do like anything extra. You feel like the same effect would happen if you just slammed it with something.
Gotcha. I'm gonna do a nature check. I forgot I haven't trained in nature.
Yeah, go for it.
Private check?
Yes, please.
I forgot I have a plus 12 to nature. Holy crap.
You're not really sure what kind of mushrooms these are. They don't seem significantly dangerous. You feel like most mushrooms that you would run into you would need more knowledge to like consume them if you wanted to like use them as a food source, whether to know if they're dangerous or not. But just walking past them, you think you're fine. However, as you walk into the room, Tuscus, you can see surrounding the mushrooms in the center of the room are these massive webs.
Spiders. Well, at least you can see their webs.
You don't see them,
Well, I
just
mean-
their webs?
Oh my god. Oh wow. Oh, I didn't think it would be this big of a room. Holy shit. Yeah, maybe we just go around. The
But the-
elevator's gotta be over here.
But the other way had more mushrooms.
Like a door over here. I think.
Mm.
Is an interactable something or other.
Yeah, so you can see there's a large boulder blocking your path going this way. But there appears to be a simple wooden door set up here.
I'm gonna try pushing the boulder first. Make sure you take the hard way first.
Alright, you get the boulder, I'll get the door.
As you try to push the boulder,
With a crowbar.
Of course. With your
I'll
pink,
leave her.
Yeah,
with your
get the extra
pinky out.
leverage to try to
Yeah.
push it over. However, sadly, that will not be enough, Tuskless. Valen, as you go to try to open the door, it appears to be locked.
I will unlock it. I will try all the keys I have, and then I will use thieves' tools.
Yep. 29 will be a success as you hear one of the small clicks that you're used to hearing as you're successfully picking a lock. You'll have to attempt to keep doing it.
I will keep doing it.
That will be another success. And that will be a critical success, which will give you 4 successes, so you're able to open up the door.
I found some stairs.
Up or
Do
down?
these stairs go up or down? They looks like they go up.
They go up slightly, yes.
A little bit up, but not like too far up. Kind of like a half loft situation.
Correct, yeah. Also, as you guys were kind of walking down this path from this door to like this area, you're walking down like a slight slope. So you think this would kind of get you back up to the elevation that you were at.
More spider webs, 3 doors.
Okay. I mean, listen, just because there's spider webs with bodies wrapped in cocoons doesn't mean that there's actually spiders around, okay?
You will see this young drow woman kind of raise a bow quickly, and she'll begin. You can see she's very nervous, and she begins to try to stalk. And no one can hear what she's saying. Yep. As you do so, she'll start talking a different language, and Doctor, you recognize that she is talking Elven, as she says, "Friend or foe?"
It depends on you, Les. I will say in Elven.
But this is our camp. What are you doing here?
Trying to find a way out.
Are you topsiders? How did you even get down here?
There was an elevator. However, it has been rendered immobile, and so we are seeking an alternate way to ascend the lighthouse. We mean you no harm, unless forced to it, and I truly mean no threat by this, but I think all parties concerned would prefer that we do not resort to violence here.
Hey,
Roll me a diplomacy check.
she's probably nervous because she's about to be erased from the entire lore of the world.
I don't know how. Look, I don't want to get into a fight. If you've made it down this far from topside, you're probably rather capable. What are you doing here in the first place?
He's gonna like have this wry, like, kind of half grin on his face, and he goes, "Well, it appears as though I'm in the employ of lighthouse enthusiasts. Do you speak whatever they call common in Galarian?
No. It's regional. It's different regions. Yeah. Hold on.
I
Absalom.
believe it would be
Common.
Kaldori, but I'm not sure.
Could you give me a moment, miss, just to advise my comrades that we do not intend to fight? They do not understand our language.
Yes, this is not my first tongue, but I'll do my best to communicate.
It's Talden.
They're not-
Talden is the language we're all supposed to.
Talden, alright.
Yeah.
So I'll like quickly translate to the others that we startled her, and we've stumbled upon a dark elf camp, but that I do not think that they want to fight.
Oh.
Well, do they want to trade?
I
Yes,
will translate.
Show us your wares.
I'm clicking the
I-
hand circle at the bottom left.
But not your
I didn't really-
underwears.
I mean, I don't really have much here. If you talk to Nazarus, if you get on his good side, we might be able to take you with us. But everyone, they seem friendly enough. One of them can speak with us, but the others aren't so smart.
I wonder what this door
I
does.
will
Ah,
not translate that in the same way.
there's free chains in here.
Greetings.
As you walk in here, you see a chained up
Ow!
bog mummy. You can also see various hunting spiders in the webs that you just walked over.
Oh
But
god!
it appears as they haven't been given the order to attack. They are simply just hanging out.
I'm having a bad time. Oh!
Alright, what do you want?
My companions and I are simply trying to find an alternate way to ascend the lighthouse. We came down the elevator over yonder, and I'll kind of gesture in that direction. But the mechanism has been damaged beyond our means to repair it.
I mean, I wouldn't know anything about that. I haven't really been much further up than here. We sent a scout out a couple of weeks ago, but he hasn't come back.
Would you be overly opposed to us passing through on our way? We do not intend any harm.
There's nothing behind us. There's just some provisions and such. There's where are you trying to get to? You said you're going up. You're going the wrong way, mate.
Yeah. That's the thing. The elevator broke.
But sometimes you have to go down in order to go up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my sister has a cross stitch that says that.
I don't think if you head down to Yildreus, you're going to have much luck getting back up. It just keeps going down as far as I'm concerned.
Well, we could try an alternate route
still
to
a
the
part of the lighthouse where they are from.
My companion wonders if where you are from is considered to still be a part of this lighthouse.
He'll kind of think for a moment. As if trying to figure out the best way to kind of answer this, not really knowing your alliances. I suppose we're considered a part of Belcor's domain.
Intriguing. We had no idea it delved so far down.
With your, you realize as he's saying that, you get the feeling that he's not happy being like related or kind of like in party with Belcor. You see, he's rather frustrated about the fact, but he knows that if he was to say otherwise, he might get in trouble. Depending on like who you're actually serving and what you're doing down.
Hear his bottom spanked.
Yes, we ourselves recently ran into Belcora. It was less pleasant than we would have liked.
I don't like her.
Oh, ask them if they... No, you know what? You got this, don't...
Before we continue our journey, one of my comrades has a mercantile mind and was wondering if perhaps you would be interested in any type of barter or trade of goods and provisions.
I mean, we've got some wine, we've got some gold. You looking to buy, looking to sell?
I'll act as translator now between Valen and Niziros.
I'm just looking for, magical goods of power and destruction that one could leverage against a common enemy, and she gives you a winky face.
I'd allow either Valen or the doctor to roll me a diplomacy check, because the doctor's...
I would allow the doctor to roll that diplomacy check.
All right.
Perhaps some kind of deal can be arranged with my superiors. Let them know Nizura sent you, and they may be able to offer you something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'll pass that along.
Yeah, Val nods an improvement and shakes the drow's hand.
You'll see him pause for a moment as you put his hand out. But after you hold it out there for a few seconds, he'll go to shake it.
I give it a firm but confident grip.
Mm.
Let him
I'll,
know I mean business.
He squeezes back.
Awesome.
I'll
Good.
give it a
Oh,
roll.
okay.
And then I give him a nod of approval.
Mm.
He'll nod back, not
Oh.
expecting such strength from someone of smaller stature than him.
A drow not expecting strength. Okay.
I'll ask if any of his party are medically minded. I'm a doctor, and I have not actually had much experience with any drow, and I'm very curious.
No one up here. We have some potions that we took from Yildreus, but beyond that, we're kind of on our own if we get hurt.
Well, I will certainly, if I'm in the environment, if any of them are injured, I'll offer my services to help. But I kind of look glum as I'm like pondering the webbing and the spiders and stuff, as my mind is racing with the possibilities of what drow medicine might utilize from their environment. And yeah, at that point, like, the doctor's almost completely like distracted and engrossed with his own thoughts as he's like reflecting on the spiders and the webs, wondering how he might even adapt such things to medical purposes.
Do you know what made those big webs in the middle? Do you know what made those big webs out there?
This will probably have to repeat that 2 or 3 times before the doctor snaps out of his reverie and is like, and then translates.
I believe there's a rather large spider, from what we can tell. We haven't seen a sighting of it. We've only been here a few days, but from what I can gather from the environment, I think it's why none of the... what are they called again? The Erdefan haven't tried to use this route.
Would you have any advice on how, if we wanted to traverse that room, is there any advice you would have that would allow us to perhaps do so without being perceived as a threat or as food by a spider large enough to craft those webs?
Quite frankly, you could try to sneak past, but beyond that, you're not going to have much luck. They're very adept predators.
The doctor, considers, for a moment that it would probably not be that difficult, looks at Valen and, kind of nods and then stops and, realizes that Verso, Tuskless, and Cam would not probably find as easy a time sneaking through.
Is Cam still wearing her plate mail?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Val nods back at you, fighting's the only option.
Could I roll Elven lore to see? The doctor, he did study a drow civilization, but it was certainly not of this world, so he doesn't know exactly how much of the spider worship translates over. If we murder a spider in the main chamber, would these drow be offended, or would I know if they would be offended?
Yeah, you can roll me that check. From your knowledge previously, you're not really sure. But you get the feeling that he's telling you about the spider, and the fact that he's openly talking about it as if it's a threat and not something to be worshipped, you feel fairly safe assuming that if you killed it, they wouldn't really mind. However, you don't think they'd help you, but they wouldn't like hold it against you.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely get the impression that they're not like everything here has been very tentative. I don't think we're quite allies yet, but okay. I will thank them for their time. I will stress that we will, of course, honor their space and such, and if we, we'll certainly knock, make ourselves known if we pass through again. But we appreciate the civil discourse, and we will continue to be on our way.
Before you leave, and he'll kind of lean in and kind of whisper, so none of the other drow behind him, or perhaps none of your party can hear.
We can understand him anyways.
Have you found any something that appears to be a large lens? I think it should be some. It should have some kind of bright coloring within it, like a liquid.
Okay, so the doctor's player definitely just failed his intelligence check. If it was something we found,
it has not been something we found.
Okay, I'm gonna shake my head, and the doctor will say the only colored lens I have, and now he gets totally in that whole.
Oh no!
Yeah, he pulls out.
You guys fell for his trap card.
So like while he's showing the drow the lens, I'm gonna thievery and steal the torch from him before he's able to pull that out.
Oh my goodness!
The lens and the ever-burning torch they're together. They're like one piece, Val.
My character
I want to
went crazy.
This nifty trick I learned where I can dip my arrows in fire and they become fire.
Ash, can you take a look at my character sheet real quick and see?
Yeah, I saw that pop up. I don't know why it's saying that.
What am I looking at?
My character sheet looks fine to you? Click on like skills.
On the sheet it looks fine. But I can see when you tested it in the chat, it says a bunch of weird stuff.
I'm gonna put this in Discord because this is what I'm looking at. But I guess I'll just try and reload.
Where's this balcony? This is great. What do you get?
As you're walking around, you can see kind of all the drow kind of side-eyeing you as you're just casually walking through them.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not. This one.
Right after I told them that we'd honor their turf.
Where do you guys go to the bathroom?
This one will stand in front of the door.
Oh, is that where you go to the bathroom?
Yeah. The doctor is distracted, doesn't even notice Cam in there. He's like literally regaling the guy about like the different tribes that use the different lights to heal and everything else, and
yeah.
Everyone else can tell that or perhaps not everyone. No, I think that would, everyone else. The doctor's so enraptured, so he doesn't really notice, but you can tell the person like interacting with him is like obviously pretending to be like enjoying the conversation.
Oh, and that's your ever-burning torch, huh?
Oh, so where do you guys go to the bathroom? Because you won't believe what happened earlier. The wall almost fell on me, and I almost had an accident. I want to make sure I'm not toting around a full bladder the next time it happens.
So yeah, as you're talking to them, since the doctor's having a conversation off to himself, they don't seem to be.
Well, yeah, they don't. She doesn't speak any language. She doesn't speak any language that they know, so she's just running off at the mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just kind of. You can see them like talking amongst themselves. There's the occasional like giggle between them, but they don't really respond to you in any way.
Cam's got that energy of the neighbor kid in the first Home Alone movie. That like just won't stop talking to the van drivers.
Oh dang. No, she's like Chunk when he's kidnapped by the Bersellis or whoever the fuck they were, and he just starts telling them the whole story, everything, his whole life, about how he stole the candy bar, and how like that, everything. So.
Also, just quickly, because I'm not sure if you guys are like doing this in character or not, lying about stuff, but you did fix the elevator last session.
Oh yeah, I totally knew that. I don't know if
Yeah,
they
okay.
remembered it, but I just thought that was like our.
She holds up the
If
piece
we
of she
keep
holds up
saying
the piece of
the
paper.
elevator
Yeah,
is broken,
she holds up the piece of
the
paper again.
four would know.
Yeah.
I just wanted to confirm it wasn't a bit. Before
Yeah,
we
yeah,
went
yeah.
Any further into this, but yeah, okay.
Oh, it's a bit.
I did not know.
Well, it's a
Um,
bit. It's like I knew the roots.
Oh, okay. No, I did not know this. Maybe that was the session I was gone. That
Well,
they
in
fixed
your
the elevators.
defense, Cam, yeah, once the session you were gone, and Cam said it like 4 times that it was broken this session already. So.
I was not doing a
It's
bit. but,
broken elevator. Now I must continue to explore the dungeon so I can get out of here.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yep, no, that's awesome. The doctor's just a lot more cunning than I am, apparently. Played along the whole time.
Ask her what's behind that. Ask him what's behind that boulder.
Do you know what's behind the boulder on the other side there?
Ah, yes, there's a passageway down to your dress. I'll open it up for you if you wish. You'll still have to move it yourself, but I can get rid of the defensive charm that's on it.
Oh. I will translate.
Yeah, ask him to do that. Let's go to this place. It sounds great.
We would very much appreciate that, as we do suspect that perhaps, as Cam said, going down is going up.
No, I said that.
Yeah. I said my sister had a cross stitch that said that. That sometimes you have to go down to go up. It's weird because, you know what? I don't need to talk about my sister's private business all the time. I need to grow as a person. But it's weird though, because when Gregor saw the cross stitch, he just sort of smiled and he goes, "Heh." That was the sound he made. Heh. Like in some way it meant something to him.
Alright, well, it should be good to move now. It's still pretty heavy, but it won't explode when you move it.
That's exactly what
Oh, it
that's exactly what he said when he saw it. All of those words.
Just tell them I sent you, and you should get an audience.
Will do. Thanks, knee zeros. Or I didn't understand what you said, but I said thank you anyways. All right, Teslas. It won't blow up on you this time.
Alright.
Okay, so we're going to Drowland.
Yeah.
We gotta hurry. There's only a couple more weeks till it closes down.
Why do you keep saying that?
It's just a feeling I have.
Tuskless, as the first few times you try to move this stone, there's not much luck, but there doesn't seem to be anything kind of dangerous around. So with enough attempts, you're able to eventually, with your crowbar, shove it out of the way.
That's embarrassing.
No, it looked really heavy. We get it.
He's so strong, down. And when he tosses his hair back and forth after he moves something heavy, he looks just like the guys on the cover of those books.
So you see a kind of the stone continues to like spiral down as you walk here. And if you're following that path, give me a moment.
Cassie,
just
detect
get-
magic is my exploration action.
Sure
Moment given.
Let me grab everyone's tokens.
Man, so I'm, just thinking maybe backup character, drow, but Path Builder doesn't even let you make a drow anymore. They're
Damn.
ahead of the curve.
God damn. Absolute racial cleansing. Like, hate to see it. But I guess when a company's run by Nazis, I'm just kidding, Paizo, I'm just kidding. But still. Could have found a classy way to keep them, just saying. We don't know what was going on behind the scenes. We don't know if there's some litigation about drow. So.
Well, I thought they're just trying to scrub everything that's done the OGL. Or the Wizard Zones.
I think they're just trying to kind of further define their own identity, which is refreshing.
Yeah, maybe.
Which is refreshing. I mean, replacing Mephits with Pokemon was cute. I thought that was a cool move. I mean,
Like, are they gonna?
bro,
Yeah, I don't see how Wizards can completely own the rights to Drow. That's such a broad. What are they gonna do? Take all the money from Ari Salvatore? Like,
yeah.
Well, it's because they call them drow. Specifically, they put that name. Games Workshop has their own big thing where they renamed all the different races. They have been steadily.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's
the trademarkable versions.
Yeah, like
what's the replacement name for them though?
Well, like look what Worlds of Warcraft did. They made the Magic Night Elves or whatever. They're basically drow. Magic Night Elves, basically drow. You know what I'm saying? Like there were ways they could have done it. I feel that they were just like, oh well.
Yeah, even if they just gave it their own name as opposed to calling them drow, called them like.
But
elves or something like that.
You want to talk about a fantasy race that is # problematic? Like drow are definitely at the leaders of the pack there for like. So if you were gonna pick one to cut loose, like that's definitely a smart one to just be like, you know what? Never mind. The ladies, just the lore, man. If you dig deep enough in the lore, it's gonna change you. You're gonna read some stuff that you wish you hadn't read, and you're gonna be changed forever. Like the official lore for the drow is really messed up. Because they were like chaotic evil, like so they really went hard on that chaotic evil, sort of like they did with the gnolls.
Then they had the Dritz Steward campaign where they tried to make drow can be good people too.
Well, but the books in the Dritz novel, the drow in the Dritz novels were like really evil. Like the surface communities that he eventually met were cool, but like the whole thing was like his race was so phenomenally like renowned for evil that like he had to overcome that everywhere he went. He had to deal with that all the time.
You're right. I should clarify.
Yeah.
The players who saw the Dritz Steward
yeah.
materials at all.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I kind of think Olive is the second coming of Dritz Steward.
I would agree.
All right. So as you guys spend quite a while walking down, it seems that you guys drop about, guessing from the time you spend walking down the elevation you're going down, you go down about 300 feet.
Dang, that's like how many levels in the lighthouse? We're basically level 20 now, right?
Yeah.
You will notice that it is a rather big difference going like in between the floor that you were just on and this floor. You have to walk quite some time, where all the other floors have been relatively close together.
But not level 20.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
You see this individual at the end as you kind of get to the end of this corridor. You better have a good reason about coming here. You see he's got a bow in one hand, and he's ready to knock an arrow with the other.
A bow for the present?
Doctor, you're up.
Yeah. Get up there.
He is talking Elvish, so the doctor can understand.
Far ahead here. Greetings. We're here, and we were told to tell you that Naziros has met us and has assured us that we would be able to pass through.
Roll me a diplomacy check, please. All right. What's your business here? You're passing through. Are you just passing through? What's happening?
About the common enemy items, magical power and destruction.
So I'll give him kind of the rundown that we were exploring the lighthouse above, and in our travels we've encountered several enemies that we've had to pass through, but then we found Naziros and his group, and we had discussed that the matron of this lighthouse is rather not friendly, and the impression we got was that there was perhaps a common interest in being free from her influence. We've offered trade, and we're told that perhaps this trade would be welcome down here.
Well, I don't know about trade. I don't know what kind of equipment or food or whatever you topsiders need, but I could take you to the entrance and I'll see if you can gain an audience, but beyond that, I can't offer you much. You'll have to leave your weapons outside. Is that acceptable?
I suspect my companions will feel uneasy about that, but I will, if you give me a moment to explain to them. Yep, so I'll translate to the others.
What are you translating, buddy? What's going on?
Everything he said.
What do you say? We're good to go in?
Yeah. We need to leave our weapons behind.
But, bro, my whole body is a weapon.
Yeah, Doctor, can you surgically remove these? And she shows you her fist.
Oh, dang. Pew pew! I heard them guns.
Okay, so what you just did is unlocked an 8-minute explanation on the surgical way in which I could, in fact, remove them.
You know, I'll keep them. I'll keep them.
I don't like it.
Hey, how about this? Somebody stays with the equipment. That way we're keeping an eye on it.
I'll do that.
Am I safe to presume the doctor's translating everything?
Yeah, like he'll ask if we can leave a member of ours behind.
We've got a chest where you can put them. I suppose someone can stay in the room with them if they don't trust us.
No, we trust them.
Okay.
Tell them we trust them.
I do not believe it is an issue of trust. It is more, I believe, a topsider cultural thing.
Well, good thing we're not topside then.
He got you there. He got you there.
Yes, I simply mean that my companions do not mean to, be insulting of your generosity in allowing us entry. They just are not used to this concept of leaving their weapons behind. They come from a land where they feel it is some sort of a constitutional right to be armed.
Yeah, what about this guy?
I roll Verso forward on his skateboard.
He's a book, the most dangerous weapon of all.
I'm unfamiliar with this magic, but perhaps it could be deactivated.
Alright, whatever. Wait a minute. Can I just give you, like, one item?
Caramel will hand over a knife.
Oh, not here. I'll take you to the checkpoint.
Okay.
Can Chamomile see through Verso's eyes, or do you share any type of sensory perception if you two are separated?
Friendship.
I was gonna say, because maybe we leave Verso with the chest.
I could leave pork?
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess we're going this way. Oh man, caves.
Yeah. I'm dying without the follow mod. I'm just dying.
Follow me should be activated.
Oh shit, hold on.
It should be working.
Why am I even at my computer? I mean, yeah, okay. Let's see. Oh. Alright, I'm your responsibility now, Lars.
Oh, that's gonna bode well. Doesn't the
Ah!
file mod have issues like going through
Tunnels, yeah.
curves and stuff? This is the worst time to rely on it.
No,
I
no,
feel-
it's
Tackle
called
it all, we got some
it's called
business.
stress testing.
I feel like I'm performing surgery right now.
Alright, put everything in the chest there.
Wow, there's like a whole little drow town down here. It's amazing. This will all be gone in 2 months. Entire culture wiped out.
Perhaps we will relocate once this is all dealt with.
Aw, buddy. Yeah, there's always room for you in homebrew, you know?
I can't open the chest to
you
deposit
might have
items.
Alright, hold on.
Can I just say I put my items in there, but like not move shit around?
Like, how video gamey are we being? Are we literally like stripping down to our
Yeah,
undies?
you don't have to. If you're all happy to say you don't have any of your weapons, that's fair.
Okay.
We don't
I'm
need to
get-
put everything in the chest.
I was planning on keeping the hand wraps because you know they just make my hands look cool, but I'll put all 20 shurikens in there.
Yep, sure.
But I'm keeping the shield because it's not a weapon, and they said weapons.
Yeah, I'll consider all of my weapons to be in the in the chest.
Yeah, moving them all to stowed.
Alright. Alright, wait in here. I'll go talk to our leader and see if she's willing to hear about your possible audience with her.
Val, come back in here. This is a waiting room.
And then she said, "Wait."
No,
here."
you can come in here.
Yeah,
Oh, Val.
this is
Val
the
moves up here.
chest room. Are you guys playing Pokemon? What is this?
This guy's pointing his crossbow right at me.
What's going on
This
here?
is- Look, buddy, you can't like play a game with your crossbow point right at me.
Yeah, look at
Makes
this.
me feel uneasy.
Look at this dude. Thinks he's so cool. He's
I
got.
could
He's
play
got.
this game however I want.
You guys.
Alright.
He's trying to be like Han Solo, but a drow. Like, he's gonna shoot
We don't
you
have
under
any
the table.
scrolls or wands or potions of comprehend languages.
Nah, we got rid of that shit.
He's like,
It's non.
how can you have 4 aces if I got a full house? Pew pew. Here's a cool guy right there.
Cam's gonna just climb up into the chair and wait to be dealt in.
Yeah, I'll sit in this chair.
Sure. They'll kind of shrug and kind of chuckle, and then you'll see each of them put like 2 gold on the table and kind of motion you to do the same.
I put 2 gold on the table.
They look towards Chamomile.
Yeah, sure. I put my money in the chest because, wealth is a weapon.
And the doctor can kind of hear them speaking now. Can either of you two understand us? This is going to be some rather easy gold if you can't.
I'm just gonna grin and not say anything, but I'll put 2 gold down on Cam's behalf.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So the doctor will hear them explaining the rules of Spider Climb, which is a gambling card game.
Oh.
However, both Chamomile and Valen have no idea how to play. As you guys are trying to learn how to play the game as you're going about this, either of you can try to roll society to try to pick up on the rules.
Oh,
as you're
nice,
playing.
nice.
All
Okay.
right, Ash. Here's my society check.
That is also fair. However,
That's a good
You
society.
don't know-
Oh wait.
That's thievery.
you don't know what a good hand would be.
So you don't know what to steal.
I put down 4 2s and say go fish.
Alright, so with your thievery, you're able to edit the deck, so you get the cards you want. What hand of 6 cards do you want? Presuming it's typical playing cards. Oh, am I still here?
You there?
I
you
need it.
are,
I'm
but
sorry.
Remy.
I've got a 2 of spades, a 3 of hearts, an 8 of clubs, a queen of hearts, a queen of diamonds, and an ace of clubs.
Camile's like,
I'm just happy to be here.
Yes, surprisingly, as you guys are playing the game, you can see it essentially works. Each player kind of puts a card down, and eventually you're left with like the 9 cards on the table. And then after that, everyone will reveal their cards. Neither of you can figure out how this works at all. But you will see the drow with the crossbow will kind of let out. You'll see him like kind of have a sneer on his face as he goes to like reach for the gold on either side of the table, including the other drow who will like slam his cards down on the table in frustration.
Man, this guy's really happy about making 6 gold.
I mean, that's a fifth of an entire plate of full plate, like suit of full plate armor. That's a lot of money he just made.
Doctor, what are the rules?
Oh, I'll like politely explain the rules to them.
Sure. So essentially, it works that each of the middle card is worth the most points, and for each like number away from that card, it's less and less points. And then if it's the same suit, it's double points.
Oh.
Okay.
But regardless, the guard that you originally found will walk in as you guys finish your first round of the game. Alright, the Queen has agreed with an audience with you. I suppose best of luck. Try not to anger her.
I will
much else to
translate.
say.
As we are new to your town and have never met your region before, is there anything you can tell us that would ensure that we would not give offense due to ignorance?
That's a good question.
Roll me a diplomacy. I suppose not to ask for aid before it is offered.
Okay. I will pass that along to the others, although I feel like it may only be me speaking, but I will still pass the knowledge along to the others that was the advice given.
You're free to, going forward, you're free to act as like a translator so everyone can speak, but if there's ever a role required, you'll have to be the one rolling.
Okay.
Okay. Alright,
Alright, you
let's
lot
do
coming?
it.
Yeah, we're coming. These are some real friendly folks. The nicest folks we've met so far.
It's almost
Yeah,
like their
hopefully they
reputation
let
is
us-
undeserved.
Yeah.
Hopefully they let us stay here the night.
Yeah,
Get some sleep.
Alright, as the doors swing open, you see this massive chamber has a high vaulted ceiling. At its center stands a small forge, anvil, and work table with various tools. And you can see a few benches line the walls. You can also see a figure kind of near the center of this work area, as you see this individual.
Oh, she looked cool.
And as she begins talking, she will in fact speak common. Upsiders. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. You're not quite as ugly as our art would have us believe. And she'll go to shake each of your hands as you enter the room.
I will shake her hand.
Now, come, join me. Sit on one of these areas. You must tell me of your...
Oh my god.
What is that?
That's our firm handshakes. We both had 20'd.
Oh my god. That's a
I
strong
like this
roll.
one already. But you must
Yeah,
tell me
I
of
like
your
it too.
adventures coming down here. It must have been quite a trek. I can't say I've travelled that much of the Gauntlight myself.
What'd you call it? Oh,
The
the
Gauntlet.
lighthouse. The lighthouse.
Yes, of course. But yes, tell me of your tales before we get down to business. I would like to know where you're from, what you've been doing.
I guess we will narrate our tales.
Sure. She, as you start telling the various tales that you've the adventures you've had getting here, she'll be paying very close attention. She seems generally curious about what you've done to get here. How would you describe your confrontation with Belcora? Or perhaps even would you tell her how would you explain the reason you're here? Would you say you're lighthouse enthusiasts?
But we're definitely lighthouse enthusiasts.
Yeah, for sure. That's really true. We really like lighthouses. Did you know that less than an hour ago, a wall almost fell on me, Verso, and Tessus?
My, how dangerous. How did you escape?
Well, it didn't really fall. It was a psychic attack by, Belcora. The vampire ghost, whose boobs are hanging out of her dress. In perpetuity.
I don't believe she's a natural vampire, but I suppose that could be true. Although if you become a ghost as a vampire, are you still a vampire or just a ghost? I wonder.
I'm gonna roll a religion check. Or would that be undead lore?
I would say undead lore.
Do I have advantage because I'm a vampire? Wait, what's advantage?
You do not have advantage.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it doesn't exist. I got a 12. I guess I haven't contemplated my own death before.
Yeah, you're not really sure how different forms of undeath interact with each other. If one would override the other, or if you'd be considered both at the same time.
Yeah, it all comes down to template stacking.
But regardless, I thank you for sharing your tale with me. Do you think you guys would have been completely honest telling your story, or would you kind of try to hide some facts, or how open are you being with her?
I want to be completely open. Whatever I talk about.
Yeah, she's a blacksmith. The last blacksmith we met, even though they were a devil, they were pretty straightforward with us, so.
I suppose he would have been working with you over then. Has he been dealt with, per se?
Oh yeah, we whooped his butt. He ran away like a baby. He cried a lot, teleported around.
Wait, the blacksmith? No.
No, that was the devil.
The devil.
The
his employer.
The lead devil.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That
Sorry, I got confused.
doesn't really sound like him, but I haven't had direct dealings with him. I believe my father did, but that was quite some time ago.
Yeah, he said something like, "I'll get you back when I come back," and we were like, "Dude, shut up, you suck." And then he created this piss elemental. Oh wait, that was Tesla's. It was a weird fight.
Yeah. So you tell us straight, huh? Are you guys okay with this Belcora lady?
You've been honest with me with your tales. I suppose I should be honest with you. This whole place, Yildreus, only exists at Belcora's pleasure. It was here where she first created it was here. We were here long before her. But as she began amassing her forces, she made a deal with my grandfather. I'm not really sure if this was a willing deal, but ever since then, each of the leaders of this place has had to swear allegiance, fearing her wrath if we did not. I believe my father had some kind of plan to deal with this problem, but he was lost in doing so. My father spoke of a item and more of a similar type that he was looking for, but the item and him were lost on his expedition.
Oh. What
I
was...
sent some scouts trying
Mhm.
to find one of them, but I don't know where the others are. If you're truly looking to deal with this issue, you are welcome to stay. But beyond that, I can't directly offer you any aid.
Well,
What
how
item?
about trade? You got any items of power you could sell us that, may happen to help us on this fetch quest?
If you are to return with proof that you have found some of these items, I suppose I can offer you some of my personal magic items. We of course have, if you wish to trade, we have some magical weapons, but looking at your gear, I don't think we'd be able to supply with you with anything you did not have. Perhaps
What
we
are
can
the
find
items
some
that you seek?
My father talked of something called a fulcrum lens. It's a large shard of what appears to be glass. I believe there was one upstairs, but I'm not entirely sure where the others are.
Does it look anything like? And I pull out my ever-burning torch. Contraption.
Oh my god. No, you can't find it because I stashed it in the chest long ago.
Dig you now. Mhm.
You hero point that!
Fucking right, I did.
Well, it's in the chest, damn it.
So it would be perception to realize before you got this far. However, even if you did realize, as you go to like claim something from the chest, one of the drow will be like, "Are you heading out?"
Actually, I'm gonna go total rules lawyer. He rolled
Okay.
his thievery check in the middle of this conversation. He did not steal it and put it in the
Okay,
chest before.
okay.
Well, I rolled it before, but my character sheet was messed up. But it said something 39.
I feel like unless you're replacing the item with another item, this is like his comfort item. He's gonna constantly be feeling for it, especially with its disappearances that have been happening lately. So
Yeah, I
Alright,
replaced it with this bar of soap.
I would say because of how important this item is to the doctor,
Mhm.
the 27 wouldn't be enough. To steal
Damn.
it, which was your
Alright.
original stuff.
Alright.
Troll.
That's
Yeah.
But yeah.
well, I'll just sit here in embarrassment.
Alright, go
however,
ahead. Tell her all
as-
about your special magic
as you pull out the item, she's like, "No, it's nothing like that."
She shuts you down immediately.
That's fine.
This was much better outcome.
Well, the doctor is, of course, making a mental note to never apply his healing light to Val, who clearly doesn't appreciate it.
Val is making a mental note to remind Grandpa that his old stories no one is interested in.
Oh, you gotta let him have it.
So are you just gonna call everybody grandpa when you're probably older than most of them?
Hey, I'm only 94 on my character sheet.
Alright, ancient grandpa.
That's grandma.
You're 3 times the age of Gregor.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but it's about would
The
it be
wear and tear,
relativity or-
the wear and tear in that case. It'd be the wear and tear in that case.
perspective, like halflings live to what, like 500 years?
Mm-mm.
I feel like this queen is just watching us like debate and bicker about this around her. She's just like, how did we get this far?
So she can't help us with what we need. Is what it comes down to.
Well, she said we could stay here, so that's cool. And if I were to have a magical fulcrum thingy that she talks about, I would hide it behind that spooky ghost thing that we tactfully departed from.
I'm not sure if the one my father had is where he went, but they left. He headed towards the Great Lake. Something to do with the Erdefan is all I know about it. Originally, I wasn't even supposed to rule. It was my older sister, but she went with him on the expedition. So I am what's left. So I'm not the person. I don't know if anyone would have the information you need, but I
Okay.
hope you can see this through.
But you said we could stay the night.
Of course.
Okay, okay. We can stay the night
Can we?
with no weapons.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there a doctor in your settlement?
We have some seers who are trained in medicine.
Immediately intrigued. See, seers.
Mm-hmm.
Do they incorporate the their precognition in their medicine they practice?
I suppose you could ask them if you wish.
So, I guess my last question is, why'd your grandpa want these things? Like, you say they're important to, doing what needs to be done, but,
It has to have something to do with her. I just don't know what.
so your hope is we find the thing, and then you use that to find out what can be done?
Perhaps if we had the item in front of us, we might be able to inspect one and figure out its true purpose.
Okay.
Okay, so we gotta keep an eye out for this lens, the fulcrum lens. You guys can't act directly against her because you owe your whole civilization to her or something. Got it. You don't have anything to sell that would be better than what we already have.
I'm sure there's some potions or such, but nothing.
You got
Nothing
anybody?
permanent.
Anything that could take the edge off of some drain?
You're welcome to stay for the night as long as you need to recover.
Okay.
Multiple, even. It's not just. You're welcome to stay as long as you don't disturb the peace here.
Okay. Okay.
They
Okay.
got seers. We want to see if they got some holy water.
Yeah. I need to take a nap. That wall fell on top of me.
Yeah, a nap sounds good. Let's take a nap. Where's the nap spot at?
Yeah, is it behind
the
this
nap-
door over here?
It would actually be.
Oh,
What?
there's a big bread in here?
We don't really have any spare beds available, but you're
Oh
welcome
my
to set up camp in
goodness!
here. Go in there if you wish. You
What?
can see a drow who's like finished baking, and he can see like the excitement on your face, and he looks rather proud that you enjoy the look of his baked goods.
Oh, this is incredible. 4 ovens! 5! Oh, wow. How many drow are down here?
I'll just ask her. Have you encountered any gnomes before?
I can't say I have.
Hey, they pop
Unless
in
you
the
count
stove!
Unless you count those mummies up above.
I don't know about them, but the gnomes on the surface, they're driven by curiosity and
Oh my
a
goodness!
need
The
for new
upholstery!
experiences. So she tends to be a little exuberant when it comes to
She is
seeing
welcome
new
to
things.
wander as long as she doesn't enter any locked rooms, but I'm happy for her to walk through the city. She's more than welcome to. Although I don't know if she'll be able to converse with many of the others. As far as I'm aware, I'm the only one who's bothered to learn the common tongue, apart from the seers, of course.
Oh, I have no doubt that will not in any way stifle the amount of talking that she does. As to what that will
Camille, as you
mean
open
for
up
those you talk
these
to.
rooms,
Yeah.
you hear some like grumbling from the various drows that you're like waking up who are currently sleeping.
Oh, my bad.
Tamamile thinks to herself,
All these drow, all these ovens, no bathrooms. Do drow poop? Is that why they're being cancelled?
she continues her research.
Yeah, elves are magic. We don't. We have little portals in our anuses. It takes it elsewhere
Oh.
to a whole dimension full of poop.
That would explain why
It's
the
called the
rumors I heard they
Underdark
like
for a
butt
reason.
stuff.
But yeah, so you guys did you guys want to fast travel your time spent just resting up, because it will be a few days to fully recover everyone's status ailments.
Yeah, sure.
I don't need to go back to town. That works out.
Yeah. So first off, let me see. If you guys wanted to buy some items, I just need to quickly set this up. Essentially, any potions, healing elixirs. Let me see what ones they would have. They would have up to elixirs of life moderate. So elixir of life minor, lesser, or moderate. So the moderate ones are 150 gold, and they're 5d6 plus 12. Lesser are 3d6 plus 6, and they're 30 gold, and then the minor ones are 1d6 for 3 gold.
I mean, we spent almost all our money before we left town, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We're gonna trade in weapons. I mean,
yeah,
we got a bunch of weapons. and
You
stuff we
have a
picked
lot
up
of
from
weapons to
along the way.
battle with them.
And armor, leather armor.
But if you, so I just need to do some maths. I believe it would take you 2 full night's rest to get rid of everything affecting you. Because the enfeelment goes away every 8 hours, so that gets rid of that, and then no one is higher than drained 2, I believe. So that is 2 days of full night's rest. You can see during this time that the drow have they're like aware that you guys are in their city, but they're not really paying you any attention. You see them kind of like not glaring, but like you can see they're kind of like nervous that you guys are in the city, but they've kind of accepted the fact that you're going to be staying with them for a while. Alright, after you guys have spent your 2 nights resting, what would the party want to do?
Okay, guys.
Go look for a MacGuffin.
Yeah, let's find this fulcrum lens. Sounds kind of cool when you say fulcrum lens. What kind of lens are you looking for? The fulcrum lens. I've been practicing saying it for the last 2 days.
I'm going to try and
Are you
see
going
if
to
I can
look for
tell
the-
our fortune to
Oh.
determine whether or not we are going to have good fortune or bad fortune in our attempt to find the, say it, Cam?
the fulcrum lens?
Yeah.
If we have bad fortune, can we just wait a day
Good point. Good point.
and then have good fortune?
Neither good nor bad fortune. Very middle of the road.
How does this ability
Checks
work?
out.
That's literally just a skill for fortune telling.
Oh,
I think Ash can
okay.
pretty much. Ash can tell me what the fates decree and interpret it in whatever he. I don't even think the number actually found.
Sounds like a
so-
good use for ChatGPT.
So with your skill,
Yeah.
you know your skill lets you know the basics of like how fortune telling works in Galeria, but it doesn't actually let you perform any of the kind of rituals that you would want to perform. There's various spells you can use to kind of ask the gods what's going to happen. You can always use a harrow reading, but that is a rather unique ritual you have to cast using the cards themselves. However, if you're just trying to get like a gut feeling on like, are you guys on the right track or not? You've got some information to work with. You think it'll be dangerous, but you think looking for the item puts you on the right track.
There we go. Yeah, I got it from the fortune teller background, so I don't know. I thought it was neat for the character.
Yeah.
I thought you learned
gotta
it
take
from
the
your
fortune
friend.
telling archetype.
Yeah, I thought you learned it from your friend Primrose. You know, the Hero deck sorceress that may or may not replace Chamomile in the follow-up campaign. You know, that's what I thought you learned it from.
Oh.
Who's purchased a Hero deck IRL so they could do Hero deck readings during the campaign. So, anyways.
Alright, so is the plan for everyone after your night's rest to return to the floor above you?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna drop a wall on her, you're saying? Yeah. I'm gonna drop a wall on her.
Just to worry real quick. Real life IRL.
Okay. Oh, you know
I'll
what?
be back.
So- Is there a way, over this couple days, with why won't it show me the thing? So the Gloom Blade.
Yes.
Is there a way, like it's a +2 striking short sword, it does its stuff. Can I attach a Ghost Touch rune to an existing like named item like that?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I know that the thing is in the chest, so could I like request special dispensation to allow me to work on that at one point where I will go into the chest room, stay in the chest room under observation while I make that adjustment?
So the way it would work is transferring runes. You have to space in gold. You also need to be trained in magical crafting. However, if you talk to the drow about it, one of them would offer you their services, but it would be extra gold to do so. So let me look at them. Checks. Ghost touch. So they charge you 15 gold to transfer it over to the Gloom Blade.
Do I have party approval to use 15 of our 89 gold?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Thank you.
Wow.
Alright, so you're just
really
taking
lucky
the
I
ghost
didn't
buff.
speak first.
All right. Sorry, what was that, Ash?
I'm just going to see if I can add... see how I do this. I need to turn off specific magic item, and then I can go property, Ghost Touch. That should do it. And I'll take Ghost Touch off this one. Alright, that should be sorted.
Okay, so the Gloom Blade now.
I'll edit the name so it's got Ghost Touch in it.
Thank you.
But it should mechanically work in Foundry now.
Where would I find... It would be under details, right? Yeah, there it is. Ghost Touch. I see it there. Okay. I'm just going to drag the +1 striking short sword into our player loot. No sense in me carrying two. But, okay. Because something tells me that we're going to go the direction I think we are. We might need a Ghost Touch weapon.
Alright, also the party would be fully healed up as well after the night's rest. Presumably because the doctor was tending to everyone's wounds.
Yeah. Oh! I'd hit long rest and I'm so used to the other thing where that would just automatically do
Right,
everything.
long rest is not a full heal.
Yeah.
It's
Alright.
so weird. Like, there's the healing minigame. Like, it's such a weird design choice.
I think Stone's still AFK, so be cautious how far we leave
Okay.
Teslas behind.
I can
So-
presume he's following me.
Yeah. Could
So
you
we
throw his
know
hit points
there's-
up to max for us too,
I just did.
please? Oh,
So
thank
we
you.
know there's a big spider here. But looking
Yes.
across this mushroom field, I see doors that we haven't been in. But I also see I guess they're calling it a lake.
I also see what looks like a pit.
Oh yes,
And I know this
also
trick.
see the pit.
So what we need to do is we need to lure the giant matriarch right to here, and then we need to use a repelling blast or pushing something and knock her back into here. Then we feather fall down into the actual Underdark.
I don't think we have that capability if it's as big as it sounds. But maybe. Do we want to just take care of the spiders so we don't have to worry about it anymore? Or do we want to just go around, get the boats, and just come all the way around? Because I feel like we're going to that place and like,
We went
Val is
down.
like pushing on, like pointing at the map on Verso while she explains this. I feel like we're gonna go all the way over here anyways to where that ghosty guy was like, get out of here or else. And I mean, we could just go there and probably fight him, or be like, "Hey, do you have a fulcrum or whatever it's called?"
We
I didn't
found the
practice it.
stairway. Do you think the spiders are the mini boss on this map? That could be a ding.
You think every floor has a mini boss?
Yeah.
Honestly, if I was putting my money on it, it would be Ghosty Guy that scared the shit out of us.
But doesn't Ghosty Guy seem like he's more main quest?
Oh, you're talking about the wraith that was guarding the door?
Yeah, that thing, yeah.
Okay. Because I feel like Belcor is like final boss, and she was just messing with us.
Yeah, I think she was just messing with us too.
On that
But
note,
I mean, she might come back.
yeah, let's just roll up. Why don't we light these people on fire? I mean, not the people, but the webs.
Okay,
I believe that Tuskless was talking about fire arrows.
Yeah.
I think he also has some
You
alchemy
guys are
fire.
kind of like planning out what you're doing. Just to describe the room a bit more, you can see that the ceiling goes up to about 60 feet in this room.
Okay, I'm gonna look up and see if I see a giant spider staring at me.
Roll me a perception check.
It won't let me click it. I don't know why.
I
My
can-
Oh, that's because that's initiative. Right next to each other. 33.
It will be a hidden check. I'm sorry I didn't.
Ooh.
I'll let it slide because I didn't say hidden. But you don't see a spider, but you can notice it's very hard to see at the angle you're at because you're down below. But you can see various crevices that you can't tell how big they are, but you do see some openings in the roof that something might be hiding. But you don't actually see anything.
Okay. If it means anything, I am standing on top of this mushroom.
Sure. It gives you a slightly better angle, but not enough to really see anything. But you do see, if you're looking for the spider, you see a hiding spot, but you don't know if there's something actually in there.
I point that out to everybody. It could be in there. I mean, I feel like we see a giant spider moving these mushrooms around.
I also don't know if we explicitly said this, and I'm sure that everybody is already understanding that this is implied, but we did retrieve all of our weaponry on our way out.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
that's fair to assume.
yeah.
Throw a shuriken into the hidey hole.
That's like 100 feet away, man.
Oh.
You're strong enough to shake hands, but not strong enough to throw a shuriken far?
It's different.
Wait, it's just -2 every range increment, up to 6 range increments, right?
I believe so. I don't know if the
That's a
maximum-
-12. We're playing Pathfinder. That makes me a level -3 character.
Oh, okay. I have a spell
But
that
sure.
I have a spell with a 500-foot range. Did they sell holy waters down there?
they did not.
throw
They did not.
a shuriken as far as I can towards the crevice.
This crevice over here, this crevasse.
No, it's up
Sorry about
top.
that, guys.
It's like
Here's
a hole in
my-
the ceiling.
Oh.
Here's my -12 attack roll.
Hey, you're not necessarily looking to hit it or bypass any type of natural armor. You're just looking to it's like throwing a rock into the thing to stir it up.
Hey, anybody seen Verso? I'm such a bad summoner. Where did he
Yeah,
go?
he's over
right
here.
Yeah,
He's like, what crap is that?
Oh, he's following me around. Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, be on alert and watch that crevice so we don't get ambushed.
Jeez, I feel like I'm back in my sister's house. Okay. Hey, what's in here?
You
As
wash
you're
your
walking,
sister's crevice much?
as you're walking around the room, just so you're aware, anytime you're like pushing your way through these mushrooms, it's difficult terrain.
Okay.
But you're able to do
Okay.
so. But like, you got to take some time to do it.
Even for a small.
Ooh,
Even
good
for small
question.
creatures,
Good
yeah.
question. Thanks for looking out for the smalls.
However, could I get actually no, this would have happened before. Chamomile, as you walked past this set of mushrooms, just roll me a stealth check.
A stealth
You may-
check? I wasn't being stealthy.
Oh, very good. You all see Chamomile kind of go to move past these mushrooms, and you can see that as she pushes past one, some of the webs will kind of like snag, and almost instantaneously you hear this like massive shuffling, and as you see a creature emerge from that hole in the ceiling. And I'll get everyone to roll initiative.
I found a spider, guys.
Gonna roll initiative.
Oh, it's fucking massive. It's bigger than that hole, Lars. Like,
Oh, getting some BG3 flashbacks here.
oh, it has a plus 22. It's called a Goliath. Oh.
You would think that with a 33, I would be like, that's a good initiative. And you would think that with a plus 15 to my initiative modifier, I'd want to re-roll. But like, I actually rolled pretty good. So like,
if you look in the chat, I rolled initiative. It definitely says initiative stealth 28, but it didn't put me in initiative.
You must be that stealthy.
I'll
And it
set
won't-
your initiative to 28 because that is odd. It says initiative. I can see it.
Yeah, and I get an error if I try and click on the D20 in the initiative counter.
Yeah, it's doing this weird thing where it says you don't exist in initiative. So I can't delete you either.
I am
Is
that
it because
stealthy.
it gets a stealth roll? The stealth initiative roll of surprise?
No,
Well,
it's
we
doing...
know he rolls after, he goes before me and after Cam, so we can just, there's only 5 of us, we can just...
Yeah, the initiative tracker seems a bit broken. So we'll just start. I just got to remember you're above Valen, but below Chamomile. However, before initiative gets finished rolling, the spider will use a reaction. You will see it skitter down 30 feet of the web as soon as Chamomile creates any movement. So it's now 30 feet up in the air instead. But with that, initiative will start. You will see it shoot this massive web towards Chamomile.
Okay. That probably hits.
As you are restrained and tethered to the spider. You will then see it spend an action to scuttle further down to the ground, as it will now be completely next to you. However, it sees Verso in front of you. You will see its fangs rear up and go to pierce Verso, hitting for 24 damage. And I'll need Verso to roll a Fortitude save, please. Verso seems fine. That will be the creature's turn. Tuspus, are you back with us?
Yep.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright. We are going to use our remaining one to draw. And chuck this at the spider. Hopefully setting it and all its webs aflaze. Yeah, hopefully setting all this on fire.
And 18 will be a critical miss.
Using hero point.
A 20 will be a critical miss.
God
As you see,
damn.
you see the fire, like the vial will like get stuck on like the small hairs of the spider as it doesn't even ignite, as it just sits on top of it, almost like the hairs on the leg toward it.
That means its AC is higher than 30. Or is 30.
Oh shoot! I
What?
should have moved up first. I
Yeah.
had a -2 range penalty. I didn't even think about that.
Then you could have regular missed.
Yeah.
That does matter with the bomb because you do splash damage on a regular miss.
Yeah.
But sadly, you see that it gets stuck on the hairs of the leg.
All right. I'm gonna have one more. I'll move. We'll move up now. Prepare for battle. Let's draw, throw, move. So that's my 3.
All right, Chamomile, you're up.
Okay.
You are currently restrained, so the only action Chamomile can take is attempt to escape.
That's it? There's nothing
Yeah.
else?
Nothing else. You are completely trapped in this webbing. Of course, Versa can still act however you wish it to.
Okay, I want Verso to use his flaming wings against the webbing that is imprisoning me.
Give me one moment. Okay, so Verso can attack the tether tying the creature to you, but you don't think he'd be able to like get you out of the webbing yourself without like just actually hurting you.
Damn. Well, if he's only doing fire damage, then I'll take it, if that would get rid of the webbing.
Sure, I'll allow it.
Okay. Alright, then he will attack the webbing even if it also damages me. Okay.
Sure.
So what is he trying to hit? Do I not know or just go for it? Alright, here we go. Wow. I'll, a natural 1, that's cool. I'll reroll with a hero point.
Go for it.
Critically hitting myself.
He didn't want to hurt you, but then you looked at him like,
Yeah.
for sure. Then
Make
he
it-
really hurt you.
It's gotta look
Alright,
real! Belcor's watching us!
Roll that damage.
Alright.
28 minus. That will be enough damage to completely destroy the webbing. So
Yeah,
you are
fuck
no longer
yeah!
restrained.
Alright, do you have the mod that auto-calculates resistances or whatever? Or should I...
It's just the core system. It should work. Just try it.
Alright,
And see if
alright,
it does.
I'll try it. Let's see. Damage to myself. Yep, it worked.
Ha ha! Fuck you!
Would all of that have carried over to Cam, or would the webbing have taken some and then like spill through, or
This
I don't
is.
know how that works.
I'm just ruling stuff quickly. You both take the same damage.
Oh, okay.
This ain't the first
But you're
chamomile.
free.
This ain't the first chamomile that lit herself on fire to escape from spiderwebs, so...
I mean, you are Chamomile 3, so
let's see. Man, do I risk it for the biscuit? Did it happen to mention how big its reach was?
10 feet.
Is it 10 feet? Okay. Then
Its attacks at a 10-foot tag.
Alright, I am going to use my second pack-a-man to, step. Unfortunately, stepping is not the same as striding, so I don't think it works with tandem movement.
I believe so. Yes.
Let me double.
Also, not to be that guy,
Uh-huh.
you can't step into difficult terrain.
Ooh, but could I
You're
step?
stepping-
Could I
you're
step
stepping
out of it?
difficult terrain.
Yeah, in your
Let me double check
face, that guy.
Let me see. Tandem movement. You and your
Why don't
Eidolon.
you use your ever-burning torch to burn the webs?
You can use. You
You need to study magic, man.
You can each use a single action to stride. Either of you that has a corresponding movement type can burrow, climb, fly, or swim instead. So no stepping out for us. No stepping out.
No double steps, and so I believe you can step out of difficult terrain. You cannot step into difficult terrain. Is the
Okay.
wording?
All right. I don't. Okay. So now we're going to have Verso attack the creature.
All right, go for it.
All right. And he's going to attack with a second strike. Wait, it has an AC of 30. I don't really know if a plus 12 is going to matter here. Would I have to roll an 18 to hit it?
Yeah, you can do it. You got a 15% chance.
Fuck all that shit. All right.
Actually, that's a 10% chance of a hit and a 5% chance of a crit.
Yeah. So, anyways, hold on. Let's see. I have one Pac-Man left. Unless I stepped as my act together with Verso, would that work? Because they happen in the same turn? Or no?
Yeah, if you want to use your act together while you're stepping, you can.
Okay, then I'm going to call out to everyone,
Behold, my true form.
and I'm going to cast Ooze Form on myself. Yep. Alright, what ooze should I be, y'all? I can be, let's see. What's the highest level spells I can cast? Oh, I can't cast 4th level spells? Yeah, I can cast 4th level spells. Oh, wait. As a sorcerer...
Not with your sorcerer.
As a sorcerer, I can. Okay. So I can be a gray ooze, a gelatinous cube, a black pudding, or an ochre jelly. The gelatinous cube, if I hit it with my face, I might stun or paralyze it. Actually, I don't know why I would turn into an ooze. None of this seems like it's going to help me too much. No, wait.
It sounds like it's gonna slow you down.
Yeah. Alright, hold on.
And make you full of mushrooms.
Can I just friend fetch you guys into the spider's mouth? Would that be... No, wait! I'm gonna cast Mirror Image! There we go. So I will cast Mirror Image. Pew, 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 pew. And I will add it to myself. Wow, 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 wow. And that will be my turn. Wait. I still have an... yeah, that's my turn. Okay.
Alright, Doctor, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna take my bow and I'm going to try. Can I try and shoot the alchemist fire bottle?
That is stuck on the spider.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Ooh, you
okay.
did say that was stuck in its leg hairs. Oh, that's kind of dope.
I did say it.
That's like right out of a fantasy novel right there. Oh man.
Yeah, Tuska set it up. It's like a sticky bomb.
I'll say when you're trying to hit the creature, if you roll a hit on the creature, you can add the splash damage from the bomb as you strike the bomb.
All right. Okay, so I will. Hold on a second here. Target creature. First thing. So I'm going to then. Here's my order of things. I'm going to cast Guidance on me. And. Alright. So I am guidanced. Then I am going to. Yep, take a shot. That's what the best I can do. Okay.
Oops.
Yeah, I liked where I was. Thank you. Keep me hidden behind all these mushrooms.
Yes. Activate guidance. Oh, for frick's sakes. Alright, I'll try again. Okay.
Alright, Fallon, you're up.
Okay. I am going to go into a stance of shooting stars. Target the creature. Alright. Flurry of blows. That'll do it.
That'll be a critical hit. And a
And
critical
the
miss.
20 will be a critical miss.
The roller coaster of fate.
It needs to roll a DC 23 fort save.
All right, time for that natty 1, baby.
Okay.
Okay.
You can
Big
see that
princess.
the Goliath spider has very strong fortitude.
Alright, yep.
The doctor's like,
And that-
hit the vial! Hit the vial!
and then I'm gonna hide. With a net 20.
Alright, you are currently hidden.
That's my turn.
Alright, the Goliath spider, seeing it will just continue trying to bite into the closest creature, which happens to be Verso. So the first hit will be a 30, and I'll need Verso to roll this fortitude save, please. Alright, first off, Verso will take 22 damage and 7 poison damage. And Verso will be slowed 1. But I can't remember how that works with something. Let me double check. Okay, so it affects your shared action. It will continue. You see, it's got Verso in its mouth as it's kind of ragdolling him around. As you can see, this like thick green ooze go through its like almost transparent fangs and continues to get pumped into Verso. But 2 more attacks. A critical hit on Verso for 40 damage.
Oh, I drop.
You do not have that reaction where you can make him go poof so that you don't die?
Oh yeah, I definitely need to use that then.
Do you have it prepared?
It's part of my daily routine. I have a staff for it and everything. Hold on. There's so many things.
Oh yeah, it's in your divine innate spells. So yep, okay, you'd be able to cast that. I presume you have it cast every day if you've got it in your spell list.
Yeah, I built a special area just for those spells. Yep. So.
Yep.
Okay, so that would be that, and it does sever conduit. Reaction. If your Eidolon would drop to 0, you shut off the link. Your Eidolon unmanifest. In exchange, you don't take the triggering damage. Okay.
Yep, okay. So feel free to heal yourself back up to 36.
Okay.
But Verso has been unsummoned. Which means, I guess, you also go to the sled. The spider will then try to look around at its next prey. Let's see who it chooses. It will try to shoot this thick web towards Tuskless. That will miss. Alright, Tuskless, you're up.
Alright. What the frick am I gonna do? Why is my character moving around like that?
I do not know. I can move you back to where you started, though, if you wish. If it's
Please.
still being weird.
Yeah, it's like somebody else is controlling my character for a second there. Alright, we'll start things off by raging. And this thing is how far up with the ground still? Or is it on the ground now?
It's on the ground now.
Alright, move up to hit it. I guess that's it.
Did you roll your
Let's took
attack?
an action.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Wait, don't you have 3 actions?
I moved.
Yeah, move,
raged,
rage,
moved.
pull out.
Oh, you raged. Yeah, yeah.
It's
Yep.
roll
Alright,
through.
Chamomile, you're up.
You need to use an action to grip your giant.
Well,
It's a
he didn't have it
two-handed
out
weapon,
because he
yeah.
threw the.
Yeah.
I had it in one hand because I
To-
used it because I was throwing the alchemist fire.
To establish
Oh.
to establish a two-handed grip is an action.
Wow.
Hand
Okay,
hand economy.
Switching to one hand is just the
It's
interact,
free,
doesn't
yeah,
take anything.
it's
But
free.
changing to gripping, re-gripping it takes an action.
Huh.
That's Pathfinder.
Like I do stances and stuff like that. Take an action. I didn't realize that it's essentially two-handed. Adopting a two-handed. It's like a stance. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's essentially the same as drawing a new weapon with your hand.
What you got for us, Crash?
Is it me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chamomile,
it's
you're up.
You
It's just me. All right.
unleash arcane
you got
fury.
Okay.
It's not a great situation that we're in. But
What if you shied right up next to it and then ooze?
Yeah, no.
I don't know how this all works.
Ooze isn't really a bad. Ooze really wouldn't be a bad situation, but I'll hold off. Part of my daily routine is also having false life on myself, which I stupidly didn't do. So I would have 6 plus my spellcasting modifier, temp HP. Should have been on there. But I don't think that makes too much difference. But I would have like 10 more health. But Versa would still be dead, I think, at this point. That's just on me for playing sloppy.
Yeah, I would say I gave you the summer's caution, but otherwise you just got to remember to put it on yourself at the start of the day.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't know. It's so
You have
hard.
a plethora of staffs and wands and.
I don't know.
You know what's really good against a 30 AC? Damage that doesn't require an attack roll.
Yeah, for real. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead then. I gotta get some heals on myself too. So, and I probably need to get some distance from the creature. I mean, Tussless is up there tanking it, but alright. What if I do Vital Beacon? Vitality radiates outwards from you, allowing others to supplicate and receive healing. Once per round, either you or an ally can use the interact action to supplicate and lay hands upon you to regain hit points. Each time the beacon heals somebody, it decreases the amount that it heals. It restores 4d10 hit points to the first creature, 4d8 hit points to the second creature, 46 to the third, 44 the fourth, after which it ends. So that seems good. And this says its duration until the next daily preparation. So that would just be on me, right?
Correct. It would have used up one of your spell slots, but essentially, anytime it says until your next daily,
Okay.
The wording, you can essentially just spend this spell slot straight away, or rather, you don't have to regain the spell slot, and it just stays on you.
Okay, then I will use an interact, which is what, 1 Pac-Man?
Yes.
So
And that is
out
very
of
low roll
4d8, I got 8 fucking hit points. Man, loving it. I'm gonna move back 20. Wait, this is all difficult terrain, right?
Just when you're walking through like the larger mushroom area.
Okay, I'll move
So
to.
there wouldn't be difficult terrain.
Okay. Nah, you know what? I'll hold out. I won't move. I was here, I think.
I
No,
believe you were. Yeah,
Here.
you were there. Yep.
Alright, that's awfully close. Man. Okay. And I already cast Mirror Image on myself, so I got that for defense. So... yeah, I'm gonna use the Manifold Magic Missiles wand on it, because then we'll at least have a guaranteed 1d4 damage every round.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so here's
So you just
2 missiles
you're
out
spending
of it.
2 actions to start with. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll take the 8 damage. As you're slowly chipping it away, you can see you're like hitting the joints of one of its legs as it kind of bends unnaturally.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Alright. Doctor, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna stride forward and try and hit it with my gloom blade. What's my total speed actually? Hold on a sec here. I always get confused on the character sheet. Where's your speed?
Just on the main page. Speed 40.
There we go. Okay. Oh, but all those webs are still actually like active around it right now, right?
So the webs are kind of above the creature, so you don't need to worry about walking through the web.
Okay. Oh, and then that's difficult terrain there. Okay, well I'll go here so that eventually we can maybe arrange ourselves to get flanks
You
or
would be
whatnot.
1 up from where you are. Just
Oh,
because
okay.
that was in the creature square.
Oh, yep. Okay. Okay, so then I will try to strike it. Oh, not with the bow. Not with the bow.
Twenty-three will miss. As you make contact, but you're not able to get through the exoskeleton of the very large creature.
Yeah. No, I ain't shitting anyone. It's actually this hard to hit.
Oh, that'll hit. 9 points.
Why
of
am I not getting my precision damage?
You are not getting sneak attack because it's not flat-footed.
I went into 5e mode and I'm like, Tuskus is beside it, so I'm good.
Yeah. You would need to go a little bit further over to get a full 180.
Not even that. I literally, as part of my move, get a free tumble through that I just didn't roll. That's my bad. Next turn.
Alright, Valen, you're up.
Alright. Coming out of hidden, so it's flat-footed to me.
Correct.
I'm gonna
Make it
do a key strike. Is flat-footed off guard now? Did they change it?
Yes.
Okay, it's off guard to me. I'm doing a key strike, flurry blows. Gives me force damage. Alright.
The vial of alchemist fire.
Oh, thank God.
First one will be a hit.
Can I hit the damn vial? Wait, am I gonna get my damage though?
Yeah, you'll still get your damage.
Okay, I would also hit the damn vial. Second one. Yeah, oh my God!
Another hit.
I didn't expect that.
Mm.
It is good damage. And then Also, it needs to make a fortitude save. And I'm gonna do free action to pin it. Yeah, good on the fort, but can it make that, wait, it needs to make a reflex save. Yep, he's fine. He's fine. But you know,
How
You
come
got
it's
some
fire go boom?
damage, and then
I feel pretty good.
I just got to scroll up. Tuskless, do you remember what kind of alchemist fire you threw?
It was just a flask of alchemist fire.
Alright, so in that case,
It was a moderate.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
click this. Oh, that's the wrong damage.
Yeah, it was moderate. Sorry, yeah.
Alchemist fire. Moderate. Alright, so we'll take 2 additional fire damage, and we'll also be lit on fire as well, because it takes some persistent damage.
Awesome. That's cool. Alright. Now I get it. I could make a third attack. But
you're also no longer hidden as well.
yep,
Since you popped out
exactly.
a stealth
So
attack.
it's a minus not it's a plus 9, so literally only a 20 would hit. So I'm gonna spend 2 actions to try and hide again.
Alright, go for it.
First one,
Not a success.
second one.
Will be a success.
Nice.
So you are hidden once again.
Cool. That's my turn.
Alright, looking at what it sees is the first threat. Tuskless started charging towards it. So it will try to bite down on Tuskless. You see its fangs like rear up as it gets on its like back legs and slams back down. Hitting Tuskless for 32 damage. And I'll need Tuskless to roll a fortitude save, please.
That is just terrifying imagery.
Mm-hmm. As was a clear, viscous poison being pumped into a wound.
As you'll see that happen to Tuskless as well. As Tuskless takes an additional 7 damage and is slowed 1. You will then see it try to... no, it will keep trying to bite into Tuskless. At least this round. Second attack will be a critical hit for 62 damage, as once more it rears up and slams its fangs into Tuskless. After 2 attacks, it will look to the doctor and try to strike him, missing, barely. Alright, Tuskless, you're up. You're slowed 1, so you've got 2 actions, but you've got your Great Axe in hand and your rage.
Go power attack.
Sadly,
Really?
a 26 will miss.
Damn.
Ooh,
So-
plus 19 to hit. God damn.
Alright, that will be your turn. Chamomile, you're up.
Okay. So.
Oh, sorry. Tuskless, at the end of your turn, can you roll me another fortitude save, please?
Well, that's interesting.
That is very unfortunate. You all see Tuskless's body begin to like freeze as he's struggling to move, as he is
Oh no.
paralyzed.
Hmm.
Alright, Chamomile, you're up.
Okay. Well, I was gonna just pump it full of...
Wait!
What?
On the spider's turn, it needs to take a D4 magic missile damage.
Yeah, that's true. No, is
Oh,
it...
it will be on
Oh,
Chamomile turn.
That's
If
not
you go
cancer,
right
but it
now.
it is burning.
Oh.
It is burning, so it will take some fire damage. So it will take some more damage.
Okay.
We're doing it.
We're doing it for sure.
We're gonna nickel and dime this thing to death.
We have to. Okay, I don't know if I have anything to help Tuskless with this.
Before you start your turn, roll me the magic missile damage.
Oh yes. Hold on. /R 1d4 plus 1. Okay. Let me see. Alright. I don't really have any sort of poison purging stuff because we've got you know, we've got a doctor for that shit, right? Like okay. So what I could do though is this 3rd level magic missile wand. It says that you get 1 extra missile for each blue
Per action, yes.
Yeah. Off of a 3rd level one? Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, so if you spent all 3 actions on it, it would be 6 missiles.
Yeah, it says, wow, okay, I'm gonna shoot it with 3 magic missiles, guys. That seems like a good idea. Yeah?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. So, magic missile. Cast it. Do it. Alright, anyways, I'll just roll it for you. So that would be 6d4 plus 6.
Correct.
Alright. Oh my god.
At 15 damage.
Oh my god.
As you guys are slowly chipping it away. It's not quite bloodied, but it's getting there. But it seems that it's got Tussless completely paralyzed.
Okay. That's all 3 of my
Alright.
actions. That's my turn.
Alright, Doctor, you're up.
Okay. Treating poison. Is that like a single action, or is that like some crazy? It's not like treat wounds where it's like 10 minutes of surgery, right? Like it's actually like.
It's a number of actions it says for combat.
So yeah, no, it's treat poison is a single action. And it gives, if you succeed, it gives them a +2 on the next save. If you critically succeed, it gives them a +4. However, I'll let you know. Tuskless will not be getting a new save anytime soon.
Oh. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that changes things. Okay. In that case, Geesh. Okay, I'm going to stride to get next to Tussless. I'm going to parkour off the dang spider and just attempt to tumble through to see if it's even possible. I'll do it once I get to this square.
Yep, sure.
At
29 would just not be enough.
Okay. Okay, so it's not, okay, so then my movement ends there. And then... I might as well attempt at least one swipe at it. See if I can at least add to our little chipping away. Alright, and for my last action, I will... Huh.
Just because of the situation you guys are in, I'm going to backtrack slightly, because this is a rather important decision to be made, and just so there's nothing that I forgot to get used. Tuskless, you had your devil's luck from your deal with the devil, if you wish to use it on your previous save.
Alright, you get like Indomitable
Ooh.
almost.
Alright, I'll give it a shot.
I'll post the roll again.
I didn't know if because I wasn't actually dead if that worked or not.
It's just any saving throw that you can use it on.
Ah.
Alright, instead of going to paralyzed, you will be fine.
Okay. So he's not paralyzed.
So not even slowed anymore?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. In that case, my last action becomes a little bit easier. I'm gonna use my healer's gloves on Tuskless.
Alright, Tuskus will get healed up for 18.
That's fucking good ass roll on 2d6.
Yeah. Okay. That'll be my actions.
Alright, Valon, you're up.
Alright, coming out from hiding. I'm going to key strike again.
Alright, so it'll be off guard again.
Here's the flurry of blows. Oh, thank God.
They hit. And a miss.
So I need to roll a 16 on that.
Correct.
Yeah, it's just not worth it. We'll just take the first one here.
Oh, actually, yeah. No, it won't be a 16. Because it's off guard, it would be an 18. Oh, not 18, sorry, 14. If that changes.
Alright, I'll fucking try it.
Oh, that's
my
a hit.
God. Low damage, but that's good.
But more damage. So. All right, he's halfway gone.
All right. So that like brief. Oh wait, yeah. But don't forget the reflex.
The reflex save as well. Yep.
Damn it. It's like totally fine too. It's like you're trying to pin it, and it's like it hasn't moved since it like came down from the ceiling.
Dude, I've got shurikens, and it's a fucking Goliath spider. It's the biggest thing we've ever fought. It's probably the biggest thing Val's ever seen. It's bigger than a building.
But if you noticed, its heavily armored exoskeleton and everything is like perfectly deflecting everything we said, except those teeny shurikens that are finding the little tiny joints and stuff.
All right, I'm gonna hide again.
It's never faced something as deadly as you.
Wait, I just realized I'm not getting my precision damage. Shouldn't I have that? Oh wait, no. It's with my new build. I wouldn't have it yet.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, here's my hide. That's not good. Here's my second hide. Oh, that's good.
You'll be hitting again.
That like combo of the crit fail and then the crit hide check, that is totally like you threw a smoke bomb and the smoke passes and you're still standing right there, but it's just a fake. It's not really you.
Yeah.
Alright, thinking it will rear up once more, this time looking towards the doctor. And its fangs will come down, trying to pierce your flesh, critically hitting you for 60 damage as they like pierce your chest, almost just puncturing your lungs completely. And then I'll need you to roll a fortitude save.
I'm really good at those. Super good at. Oh god.
Wait.
You will take. Oh.
Because paralysis is so bad, we have gone the whole campaign. I don't think we've ever used a single fanspiration, but we have been getting them. Not a lot, not as many as any of the other games, but we do have some. So if you were out and you really wanted to use one, we do have some. Just throwing that out.
I would love to use a fanspiration to try and roll more than a 3 on my fortitude saving throw.
Alright, good on your character sheet.
Fanspo, we have 5. I will lower it to 4.
Alright. And here it is.
Goddamn.
Just a
Just
failure.
a normal fail. So you take
It's a normal fail.
As
4 damage and slowed 1. I will say you were very close to a success.
Yeah, it seems like 30 is the magic number in this fight.
It will then look towards Tuskless after it slams down on the doctor. Wrong number. Here we go. It'll be a hit on Tuskless for 34 damage, and I'll need Tuskless to roll a Fortitude save. Tuskless also takes 5 poison damage and is slowed 1.
Valen. Oh, sorry.
You feel this almost acidic liquid get like pumped into your body, and you feel your limbs like stiffen as it's coursing through you. But Tuskless, you're up. You are slowed 1, so you've got 2 actions.
Alright, we're gonna power attack again.
Alright, throw me that attack roll.
On that 20, baby. Not the
The
20 I was
altogether.
looking for. Oh no.
Now again, so like, I mean, Tuskless' damage is pretty good.
I would be
I'd
fine with a
fine
fans
for
vote.
fans for each of that. I feel like we're at
I
the
feel like this is
turning
a
point in
use it or
fight.
lose it fight. Like,
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright, I'll
use
put- if
use
you're
everything you got.
I'll put a hero point on Tuskless.
Okay, then we were down to 3 fans foes.
That'll hit.
Thank
but
God.
it made a difference. Oh,
made a
what a
big
difference!
fucking
38 damage.
I was saving these for the final fight, but whatever.
We finally met the end, the big BAG, and now we're using our hands first. Against a spider.
100 hours of Baldur's Gate, and we only have 5 fans foes on the Abomination Vault. That's fine.
No, I hear you loud and clear. I hear you loud.
Chamomile, roll me your 1d4 plus 1.
All right.
Oh, it also takes 2 fire damage.
I did deal the 2 fire.
Oh, okay.
But I
okay.
do need
Just
to roll
wanna
to
make
see if it goes out or not. If
All
it does
right.
not go out, then it takes the 4
4
damage.
more damage. 4 more damage.
We're fucking doing it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Tuskless, at the end of your turn, can you roll me a Fortitude save? You will take an additional 3 damage, and you are slowed 2.
Oh shit.
How about Chamomile? Go ahead.
Okay.
Look at the chat.
Look at the chat. It says Tuskless 3 damage.
No. Quick chat.
We just got 2 more fans.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, I'll fill this back up. Boink, boink. All right. Okay. So, Dr. Robin Zoro, I'm sorry to invoke his name. Dr. Robin Zoro has commented many times as we continue to meme on the Dampier. Dampiers do not gain any benefits from the heal spell, but allegedly, as long as they're a willing participant in the spell, nothing happens to them. They don't actually get damaged by it. And like, there is like a thread about it on the Paizo forums. So like, I don't know. Dampier are not undead, and heal says Dampier. Heal says if the target is undead, you deal that amount of positive damage, but Dampier are not undead. Dampier Ancestry says, which means you're harmed by positive damage and healed by negative effects as if you were undead, but that is just descriptive text referencing negative healing. Negative healing trait says a creature with negative healing draws health from negative energy rather than positive energy. It is damaged by positive damage and is not healed by positive healing effects. So it does not take negative damage, and it is healed by negative effects that heal undead. So, like, the general stance is that they would be hurt by positive damage specifically, but not I don't know. What?
It's like there's two things that say that they're not harmed by positive
you know what
healing,
would be healed by positive healing?
What?
This fucking spider.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. But I could position for next turn, or you could position for next turn.
Yeah.
We could both position to try to get a heal off for next turn. But I don't know. My understanding initially was that Dampier got hurt by it. That's how we've been playing it. But I mean, I've seen quite a few comments that say that Dampier aren't actually damaged by heal. Either way, Tusslisk.
Yeah, I don't. It's weird because like on the description for Dampier, it's your sign of vampire, half living and half undead.
Yeah.
So like that implies they are like they would be treated as undead for spell effects like that. I would have to look into it. My gut feeling is they'd still be hurt. But
it's such a mess.
If something that contradicts that, then
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm sorry. You can just give me a free poly change potion on the ground and I'll drink it right now, and you can roll a 1d100 and decide what I am. But
well, look, the reach is 30 feet. So the problem is, if I want to target these boys without targeting the spider, I'd have to choose one boy or the other because of how templates work. Because we live in a square world. You know what I'm saying? So if I did a 30-foot template, which I think.
well, if you stood right here.
So if I stood here, oh yeah, if I stood right here, I could get those two, right? Let me see. No, see, I'd missed that one. Or am I right in the center of it?
It's an emanation, so it's coming from you.
Yeah,
where
yeah,
you're
yeah. I'd have to
standing.
stand right there. Okay. Alright, so that's the play. You guys have to live until next turn.
I've got faith.
Alright. So before I leave, Tusslisk, I guess I'll drop a 2 Pac-Man level 2 heal on you. Let's see. Heal versus living. Yep. Yep. Alright, so 30 on Tusslisk. Then I'll move back. Then I'll move back to there, and then next turn, I will.
The holy bomb goes off.
The holy bomb goes off. All right, that's my turn. All right, Velen, to you.
The research I'm doing, I think whoever in chat was right, because I'm looking at a Dampier like NPC, and they don't have the undead trait. They just have the Dampier trait, and it doesn't say if you're Dampier you are undead. You just have negative healing.
Oh, so you're looking at Belcora's character sheet?
I'm not. I'm looking at Dampier Wizard, which is the only Dampier NPC I could find.
An interesting test would be dropping that token down, and then casting like a positive healing effect in the area the token is, and seeing if Foundry like is programmed to damage it or not.
Well, he's saying it won't because it doesn't have the undead tag.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'm wrong. I'll need to do some more research, but yeah, that seems very counterintuitive. But yeah, I'm happy to rule that for this session.
All right, I am. It is off guard to me. I'm going to key strike again. For my last focus point. Then I'm gonna flurry of blows.
Oh, sorry. Did the doctor go already?
Oh no,
Oh.
it's the doctor's turn.
No, yeah, sorry. Okay. The doctor realizing that his role in this might not be stay conscious. He's
Well,
going
can
to
you
battlefield
heal-
medicine
yeah.
Tuskless.
Oh, I was gonna say, could you heal yourself enough to tank a hit?
No, it did 60 damage to me in one shot.
Okay.
I am not that good of a healer. So I'm going to
You try your torch.
listen, you. So I'll battlefield medicine Tuskus for another 20 HP of healing.
Alright, you've still got one action left.
Well, spitting at the spider's disgusting set of eyes, I will try to stab it once.
Alright, give me that attack roll.
And
That'll hit! For 15 damage as you stab one of its eyes as it's like leering down, looking at the effect of the poison. But
Yeah.
speaking of which, at the end of your turn, please roll me a fortitude save.
let's just burn through all of the I'm just joking.
Well, a normal failure is fine.
I know.
You take 8 poison damage and you are slowed 2.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now Val, you're up.
Alright,
I
You're
can't
doing
wait
the
to
same thing.
autopsy this thing.
it's off guard to me. Key strike, flurry of blows, first attack. Oh,
That'll hit!
second attack. Oh my
That's a crit.
god!
For 40 damage total. As
Oh my
now the
lord.
creature's barely standing, as it's just
So
covered in
close.
all these sharkins. Tuskless has got one good swing on it, and then the doctor's like poked out one of its 8 eyes.
Oh, it's so close.
It's
Third
1-8
attack.
blind, guys. I got this.
Okay, I knew it was a long shot.
It also wouldn't be off guard.
Yeah. I mean, there's a 5% chance.
It was worth
Fourth
taking.
attack. Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm no longer hidden. You all see Valen, the shuriken throwing Dampier halfling, bouncing on mushrooms, looking terrified for her friends. And that's my turn.
Alright, you will see once more go raise its great body up and slam it down on Tuskless. And that's a critical hit on Tuskless. Dealing 58 damage. And he's still standing, but just barely. And then it will rear up once more, looking towards the doctor this time.
I hiss at it as it comes down on me. Oh, wait! No! Reaction! Nibble dodge!
It's come up. That will turn it into a miss. But after that, its third attack will come down on you, Doctor, as you nimbly dodge out of the way. Missing again. Alright, Tuskless, you're up. You are slowed too, so you've got one action.
Oh no, my one! My one!
That's it.
Alright.
Alright, at the end of your turn, Tuskless, roll me a fortitude save. Alright, with a
Okay.
success, you are slowed 1, but you still take 7 poison damage.
I'm down.
Damn. Alright, you about to get back up. Because I got a pump
Did it-
full of healing.
Oh wait. Because I
Smiley.
have.
Yeah, you
I am
have
an
something.
orc, sir.
Yeah.
The spider's no longer on fire.
Okay.
Alright. So you're actually,
Yeah, so
you're
you're-
actually at 1 hit point because it worked.
That's awesome.
Alright.
Alright. Alright, Chamomile, now you're up.
Okay, well now I should just take, use another magic missile to kill steal it. But no, I'm gonna use, I mean, I got plenty.
Your one magic
Oh, yeah.
magic missile goes off first.
Oh yeah.
I think it might have more than 5 health.
Well, at the rate that my magic missiles are damaging it, I should probably just heal everybody. So, alright. Further reading on several threads. as you get past the butt hurt of people that want the Dampiers to take damage from heal, the consensus is, they don't take damage from heal.
Yeah, so they aren't undead, but they just have negative heal.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yep.
so
All right, so
which
here we
I
go.
think makes sense.
Get
I
ready.
just presumed they were considered undead.
Get
but
ready
they
to have
aren't.
this level 4 3 Pac-Man heal wash over you
Pain healing.
and do nothing for you. Here we go. Only 18? Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. I can't. What? I guess it's level 4.
Oh,
It's
crud.
okay. It helped. We're up.
Closed out my bar at the top. How do I do that again?
How did I heal fucking 30 off of 2 Pac-Man and only 18 off of 3 Pac-Man?
The 2-action heal heals a lot more, but it's only single target.
Oh, this heals me too. Alright, I'll take it.
Right.
Yeah,
Alright.
this is like your mass cure word versus your like level 4 cure wounds.
Okay. I didn't even roll too bad on that either. I mean, it didn't roll great, but like.
Tuskbless, if your action bar isn't up the top left, you could try going into settings and turning it on, but you might just need to reload Foundry. But regardless, Doctor, you're up.
Okay. Okay.
Well, now you could get behind it, right? Or are you worried about opportunity attacks?
No, I'm not really. No, because I moved around it. And it never struck out at me.
Yeah, get it.
Before.
Get that.
Remember, you are slowed too.
Oh, so you can
So
do
I
one
I'm
thing.
slow 2.
So you could get behind it. But that's it.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
Tuskless keeps missing by 1, so if you could give him a flank.
I'm gonna delay after Valor.
Okay.
Just so you're aware, delay does not delay the poison. Anything that happens at the end of your turn still happens.
Ooh.
Oh,
So you could go to slow 3,
Yeah.
if that's a thing. We don't know if that's gonna happen, but at the rate it's been going,
it's big enough that I can like walk under it, right?
No, you would have to try to acrobatics through it.
Oh.
As in, like, you need to dodge all its, like, stamping blades.
Damn. D&D has spoiled us so rotten. Oh my god.
Okay, so that's like not gonna happen probably.
Okay, alright. So just
My save is probably not gonna happen.
Just
so
stab
you know
it.
what?
Just roll that
Yeah,
nat
just
20.
kill.
Just
You know
roll that.
what? Yeah,
roll the
just-
nat 20. Hey, you hit
kill
it.
it.
That'll hit.
14
14
damage.
damage will be enough.
Oh
as
my
you
god.
see, it rears up and it will, like, leap on top of the Doctor. And as the Doctor, like, falls on his back, he'll shove his short sword up into the head of the creature, slaying it as it's just limply, almost like crushing the Doctor down.
God damn.
However, we are going to stay in initiative.
Oh no.
Doctor, at the end of your turn, please roll me your fortitude save.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I need to post it.
Yeah, I was trying to scroll up to find one. There we go. Oh no.
Alright, the Doctor is paralyzed.
Okay, but there's no more monsters, right? There's no more monsters, right? Right?
The Doctor is paralyzed for... Okay.
4 years.
For that long.
4
Okay,
years.
I will keep it hidden. Alright. Valen, you're up.
I don't do medicine. Valen collapses on the mushroom.
7 years paralyzed. That's how long you're paralyzed.
7 is the number, but you don't know the amount.
Oh my god.
It's
Wait,
7
wait,
years.
no,
It's just
I
a
know what
nice
to do.
nap.
I know what to do. Valen's gonna stride. He's gonna interact with the Doctor. She's gonna pull out his ever-burning torch,
Okay.
and she's gonna shove it in his face with another interact.
Oh, like to shock him out of it.
Now the question is, Valen, Which of the 8 colors are you
Hey,
shining on
Grandma.
the Doctor?
Just the blue torch. The blue ever-burning torch. Your favorite torch.
So it's one single torch. There's different shards of glass that you can combine to make
Yeah, I
different colors.
didn't grab the fucking glass. I just grabbed the torch and put it in your
Oh.
face.
Oh, the torch is just normal light.
Yeah, I
Just a normal
know. I'm mocking you while you can't fight back.
No, but you know what the terrible thing is? There is some persistent poison going on. The torch could actually be.
Yeah, but I don't know how to do that. I'm not
It's
gonna try to do
purple!
class
Use the
features.
purple lens! He talks about it all the time!
Anyways,
P for
That's
purple,
like your-
P for
That's-
poison, never
I don't
forget!
know how to do it. I just.
All right. Before, so as the Doctor gets paralyzed, he seems to have stopped taking damage.
Hmm.
I don't believe anyone has any aid for Tuskless, however. Is anyone doing anything? Actually, Tuskless would be next on initiative.
Okay.
So, Tuskless, you are slowed 1, and you can feel the poison still coursing through your vein. Is there anything you want to do?
Nothing really I can do other than try to save. Fortitude save against it.
Alright. Correct. If you're
I mean, I'll pump you
if you're
guys
not
up.
trying to...
I'll pump you guys up with another heal on my.
Aha!
Alright, with a success, you see Tuskus like flex, and you see this sickly green ooze kind of spill out from the massive wound of his chest.
Ew.
But that is where we'll end initiative.
Jesus.
And
Christ.
perhaps the session.
Wow.
As the Doctor seems paralyzed, and none of you know for how long. But just for the sake of this, Lars, I'm going to send you how long you're paralyzed for.
Okay.
God.
So you know whether or not
I
to
will,
play next week. Got it.
Hey,
got it.
you know what? If it's 10 weeks, I can go become a bard.
Oh my god.
I sent you a Discord message.
That was a cool boss. That was a cool boss.
That
you
was
level
actually, yeah.
You did not actually level up.
I get the feeling.
Oh.
I get the feeling that this was less a mid boss and more of a hazard. Like, you know, there's plenty of opportunities to sort of sneak past this monster. So I don't know. Yeah, I feel like maybe this was optional.
Sneaking past is what triggered it, though.
I said specifically, I was not sneaking. I was luring it out.
But yeah, good session, everyone. I hope
Yeah.
everyone had fun and you guys survived. I wasn't sure how that was going to play out.
Yeah, I was like, dang, okay. Well, I guess it's been real. Time for Primrose to make the appearance. So, but,
Yeah, Orc Heritage.
yeah.
Yeah, honestly, like, that has been clutch a couple times now.
That was the most magical healing I've ever had to do in a fight in the whole campaign. Normally, we have potions to kind of get us through the somebody's downed or whatever. That was the first time I felt like I had to actually get into a position to just pump you guys full of healing the whole time. Like, man.
Yeah, that was,
Yeah.
did a good job though.
Yeah, it worked
The
out.
the
It worked out.
Doctor in his paralyzed state, all you can hear him do is like he's like,
Purple.
Yes, yes, doctor. I got your torch. It's right here. You still got it.
What are you saying? Break the torch.
No, he said purple. All right, so quick announcements. Tomorrow night. we're gonna
Just
play-
before announcements,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to bounce.
Oh.
Everyone, have a good week. I'll be back next week.
All right, see you next week.
"Have a good night,
See you all then.
or
Good
day.
night.
Have a good day, Ash."
All right, so we got Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow. We got Curse of Strahd Nightfall on Thursday. They're so strong and so confident now. They're deliberately hunting monsters. They're no longer the hunted. They're the hunters.
Is this the group that had the chain milestones?
No.
No,
Oh,
we're not so fortunate.
No, that was my classic group that almost went up 3 levels in one session. They cashed in so many milestones at the same time. It was incredible. Then we got nothing on Friday. Saturday morning, Outlaws High Noon. They're in the middle of robbing a bank. Saturday night, we're going to play a little bit more Baldur's Gate 3. It's the only bonus session of Baldur's Gate 3 we've got all of September. Sunday morning, we're going to have Curse of Straw Daybreak. They're checking out a mysterious tower. So we're going to see how that turns out. Last session, we got to see their newest ally, Claw. And I think Claw's the real deal. Claw's legit. That's a good NPC right there. And then Sunday night, we got Mythic Odyssey. They just hit level 12, got their epic feats. Not sure what they're planning to do next. The world is their oyster, as it were. So we'll see what they decide to do. Monday night, Outlaws Sunset. They are learning the value of having a healer's kit. And the tools that you need to do your job. And the difficult decision of when to rest and how long to rest. So it's been very interesting to watch the transition from 5e to Pathfinder 2 and kind of learning those nuances. And then Tuesday we'll be back here. So, does anybody have any announcements before we adjourn? All right. Well,
All I gotta say is it figures with an Australian GM, it'd be a spider that almost kills us.
oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That-
yeah, he just walked outside, you know, when he
Yeah.
woke up, had his morning coffee, saw this fucking thing on his porch. It was like, yeah, I should put that in.
This thing was just cash dropping 40 to 60 damage like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. It was just like, oh, here's 40 damage for you. Here's 60 damage for you.
I would hate to think if I didn't have the giant hit point pool that I do, what would happen?
Yeah. Well,
Oh yeah, no.
I mean, Camelot's got 112 hit points, and it took me to 0. Like, in, what, 1 round? Like, two rounds? No, I think it was 1 round? Yeah, it was nuts. It was nuts. So, yeah. I got 27 AC at 112 hit points, and it just was like, nothing. It just cut through it like a hot knife through butter. It was phenomenal. It's exactly what I would expect a big-ass monster to do. So, I was very happy that the first real big-ass monster we fought kicked our asses so hard. So,
This is
I-
like the hardest fight we've had in a while.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I was kind of kicking myself, because like, you know, we stayed with the drow. I hit the long rest button, but I didn't go through the routine of like toggling on all my fucking Pathfinder buffs like you have to do when you play the Pathfinder video game, or I guess BG3, where you gotta like load everybody up with all the fucking rituals for the day. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't do any of them, and so I was just
It's like you forgot to set your pack weapon. You forgot to cast your mage armor.
Yeah, because, like, she's got to do a false life every day, and she's got to do that summoner's precaution, and then there's, like, the beacon of life, and, like, there's all this shit she's supposed to cast every day, and I didn't do it, because, you know, we hadn't had a long rest in a while, and it was just, yeah. Oh, well. Okay, I'm going to go get some sleep. Hope everybody has a good week, and I'll see you guys around the Discord.
Yeah.
You know.
Good night, guys.